Check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward, the battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a minor, but made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather, be weather, be tripping. Starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this. Bad at board games, whole world clueless. Selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew fly, leg guy propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge the teller? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the. Wise grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver. Dream weaver.
What is up, Earth? Mightiest subscribers. It's your boy Ernie Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter Presents in the building. What is good now?
Hi, my name is Carter, and I'm almost out of Douce, so I'm kind of sad. Good morning, people.
Man, I'm almost out of drink. I mean, hey, I get it. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, hey, the good news is it's Blerd Cave Day. Cave Day. There you go. That's the thing. We just invented it. International holiday.
I just noticed Deadpool was cosplaying Sailor Moon on your fucking shirt.
Actually, here's the best part. Check this out. So, in the name
I'm
of the
happy
moon,
I did not start sipping when I read
in the name of the moon. Fuck you. Oh man, I gotta give praises due because one of the new homies in Nerd 901, Amy Ikari, who is a streamer on Twitch, she was the one who put me on game for this shirt. She was telling, like, it was one of the days I think I was playing DVD or something, and she had jumped in chat. We were talking about comics, and then we started talking about like Deadpool, and then she was like, "Hey, I have this really cool shirt that it's Deadpool mashed up with Sailor Moon," and I was like, "I want that." I was like, "I want that shit." This is what I live for.
Yeah.
But yes. Oh yeah. But no, yeah, that's Cave Day. We're gonna make it a thing though. We're gonna make it a thing. Like we'll treat it like, what was it? Like in Black Panther, like it's Challenge Day.
Oh God.
It's Cave Day.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, we haven't done this past couple of weeks now, and you know what? I feel like the show has been lesser for it. Not to say the show hasn't been good, but I feel like it's been lesser for it. So we're gonna fix that right now. So you know what? I just want to point out
what?
That Artie Aaron 70 from across the pond is in this motherfucker. We also got Gabriel the Dark motherfucking Knight in the goddamn building. We got Under the Bridge Troll in the building. We also got Yoli Spinner. We also got the T-1000 still out here on the hunt for John Connor. If you are the legal guardian of John Connor, you ain't safe. We got Hugh Ratcliffe Jr. here. We got the Wild Child 730 in Y2 Vegas in the building. We got D-Ron Norred in the motherfucker. We also got Trip 08201 in the goddamn building. We also got the True Pharaoh. We also got Jerry Maurice. We got Rain Deb Joyce in the building. We also got the Urban Prince of Strong Style, Yuskade. A Lionheart in the building. We also got John Harris, the Black Rogue, up in this motherfucker. We also got Cyrus Uchimaru in the goddamn building. We also got Mario Freeman. We got the Dark Man X in the building. We got Bot Boy Versus. We got Jonathan McClain in this motherfucker. We got Mailman. We got Red Lion, the wayward cousin of Black Panther in this motherfucker. We also got Dark Knight 6396 in the building. We got the homie Warren Register up in this motherfucker. We also got Monumental Comics in the building. We also got Jesse Smith. Wait, I think I said Jesse Smith. You know what? No, lies. Jesse Smith is in the building. Like a motherfucker. We also got Ed Boy all up in the cut. We got Triple.31. We got RP Jesus 316 says, I just whipped your ass and you didn't get no loot. That's what RP Jesus 316 says. We also got the Human Porch up in the building. SFC Cape Killer in the building. We got K-Pac up in here. All eyes on K-Pac. We also got Hiryu Noshi in the building. It's the real one this time, not an imposter. We got Punky
Brewster.
No, I Punky I don't know. We just got Punky in here.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going
don't
with.
Say that now. I'm looking at it now. You say that shit, Candyman get you.
Little motherfucker be sitting looking at that paint like. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. I had to. Anyway,
was that scene in the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the movie.
I couldn't find that fucking scene because it got to
it happens really fast. It's like they just go through it.
Okay, because I started fast forwarding through that movie. But I was with the fat part. That part was so ugly in that trailer, bro. Dude,
yes, it was.
It was just confusing and nasty.
Very confusing, very nasty, and not okay. Not at all. Behold Phil says Blerd News Network, Carter with sports and weather. Look, is he gonna be like the what's the dude's name on Family Guy? What was it Ollie something or other? Yeah.
Ollie Williams.
Yeah, Ollie Williams. It's called Ray.
You know what? It sounds like that when I wish I still had my green screen. Sounds like that. I still wish I had my green screen. Card. This is before I found out about the council. I was trying to be a good human being. I was not streaming as much as I used to, so I gave my green screen to someone that was streaming. That was on. That they were up and coming, and they needed certain things. So I gave them the green screen, mailed it to them for the free, and then that bitch stopped streaming. So I was just tilted. I was just mad.
I was like, psych.
Pretty much, I almost told his wife she was actually the side chick. I was irate. I was irate because I'm like, bro, I gave him a green screen for nothing. Now the Blerd Cave stuff is going really well. People want to see me do shit. Now you just got to see a goddamn mirror, and you got to hear goddamn LAX all in my fucking window.
Dude, oh my god,
you got to see the hippie dream catchers I got in the background. I never took down because there was some shit my roommate wanted to do. It's a whole thing. I miss my green screen. Let me just we say all that to say I miss my green screen.
The green screen, dude. I still got mine. Like it's over there. I don't use it anymore for anything really. Like I was using it when I was streaming on Twitch, but then I was like, nah, I'm good.
I think you have a professional green screen though. I wish I hadn't deleted my streams from Twitch because then y'all would have saw the most ghettoish shit. Because here's the thing. Let me put things in perspective for you. Okay, I had a green screen, right? But all I had was the sheet. That's it, right? So when I lived in Arkansas, Ernie,
this man had the shower curtain rod up trying to hold up the green screen.
No. So what it was, where I lived in Arkansas, randomly in the room that I moved into with a friend of mine, he had a clothes rack. Like you see at the fucking clothing store, you just when they put them just outside for you to see the bullshit. Okay. Your boy thinking just with all the IQ in the world said, okay, I know how I can do this green screen shit. And just threw it over the clothes rack, put the clothes rack behind me. Bam. Bam. Y'all got some Sekiro streams. Y'all got some Dead by Daylight where you see all the shit. And then I realized, okay, that's why everybody's room is always dark when they stream it with the green screen. Because if you're streaming with the green screen with the sun out, all that goddamn light is gonna come clean through that sheet. You thought I would have had Broly's aura the way that shit looks so gross.
Man. Dude, Carter was out here thinking in 5D.
No, sometimes it worked. And then sometimes I was from the great Saiyan race. Airborne the Cook, you lived in Arkansas. I'm sorry. I liked Arkansas.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I can't shit on Arkansas too much because I used to live in Jones Boogie, Arkansas, aka Jonesboro.
That's right. That's
Arkansas. Yeah, so I liked it. I actually liked living in Jonesboro.
You can't knock a place where a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, AC unit, washer and dryer apartment that was in the middle of town is only $355 a month.
Exactly.
You can't knock a place like that.
What was it? Oh, what was it?
My place was lovely. I love it.
What was the place I say? It was the Gladiolas.
Oh, okay. I know where Gladiolas is.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to go. Yeah.
Our rent was like $400. It was like about $400, but we had the washer, the dryer, the 1-bedroom. We had the full kitchen, the full bath. Like it was, and dude, check this out. Good internet was like $50, 56.
My light bill was $50 as opposed to here in LA, where your light bill, you better off going on the corner and buying a brick.
Right.
But yeah, I went through I tried to move into Gladiolas, but I went through Soul Sir and got my place. And then I moved in with some buddies of mine at Stadium Place, which isn't that far from Gladiolas. That was 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, full wash and dry, already in there for $700. It was great. I will never know Arkansas.
Oh yeah, no, because my utility bill was never over $75.
Yeah,
and I remember there was one like during the winter because we were running the heat like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
and dude, I was like, oh man, our shit's gonna probably be like. I'm used to being in Memphis. I was like, man, our shit's probably be like $200, $300 some dollars. And then dude, I got the bill, and then like I was like,
you know what?
So I called them. I called the motherfuckers. I was like, y'all sure this is it? They were like,
yeah.
It's just $60. And they were like, yeah. I was like, oh no, see next month. Y'all go get me next month. Y'all go try and hit me for the 200. And then like the next 2-3 months to pass. The shit was never past $75. Dude, I was spoiled. I tell you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't wait to leave LA and go back. But you know what? I can knock Arkansas for one particular reason, and it's my father. Shout out to my pops, because now he wants to watch me on the cave all of a fucking sudden. But I can clown Arkansas now because of the girl that he pulled, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off, Ernie.
Ain't it?
Listen to this shit. The motherfucker tells me that he's talking to some young lady on Facebook, and she is gorgeous. She fine as hell. So you and me, and the rest of y'all in Blerd Core, being smart motherfuckers, a beautiful woman talking to an old ass black dude. Oh, that got to be one of them bot pages.
Oh, right.
That got to be one of them motherfuckers.
Russian op.
Exactly. Go to this link and see the freak coochie. So I'm like, okay, Pop is fake. You're not computer savvy. Don't click a damn link. Don't send no money. Fast forward to when this prick calls me at 7 a.m. yesterday to tell me how he even went to Conway, got a room, and knocked this chick off.
And she looked like, and wait, and then like she looked like the picture.
I don't use this term often. Nigga, I was irate. Because look at this. Look. If you can focus.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn.
I don't believe an old ass 56-year-old black man could pull something like that. No, son. I'm gonna send you the pictures I took when we was in the room.
Lord.
Fast forward, I done seen some pictures of my father I ain't need to see.
Basically to say, yo pappy out here. Your pappy is out here.
The words this bitch ass nigga used were, and I quote, "Boy, I'm 56. I'm gonna get mine." And then I just hung up in his face. I just hung up in his face.
You know what? Before we get any further, man, let's get these super chats, man. Let's get these super chats right quick.
Please.
Man, we got the homie T1000 out here with the 15. It says, happy Saturday, Blerd Koa. Stay blessed out here. Thank you for that. We out here. King Kunta with the $222 coming with the Carter when the Blueprint 4 coming out.
Blueprint 4 ain't coming out because Blueprint 3 only had a few tracks. We ain't doing that.
No, look. He ain't trying to put out no 2-song album. Also, the $2 says, Blerd, who Sailor Scout you be? Hey, y'all already know. I fucks with Sailor Jupiter day in, day out.
Where are the Tuxedo Mask people? Like, god damn.
Look, Tuxedo Mask just show up, throw the rose down, and be like, you got it. And then he dipped. Wait, see, my dude was the Moonlight Knight because the Moonlight Knight showed up with that sword and was throwing hands. That motherfucker's like, no. Fuck this rose shit. Get that shit out of here. We also got my homie Gabriel the Dark Knight with the 1999 super chat. Says dropping this in early to show support because I know the show is going to be fire. See, look at that. Love it, man. Love it. Love the support. We also got Legion X 420 with the 199 super chat says Blerd without fear. Aquaman voice. My man. Well, we got Aqua Bro in the building. And we also got the leather jacket anti-hero with the once again 1999 super chat. Says, I know I've been gone for a minute, just dropping by the show to channel some support. P.S. Carter, yo daddy is a true player.
Fuck that nigga, I'm mad.
But see, here's the thing though, that could be you.
So it's funny you say that because you know I lived in Conway.
Yeah.
So as soon as so again, as soon as I'm looking at the images,
Ooh!
I'm getting mad, and I fucking hate him. I hate him. I just go, where the fuck were these women at when I lived there? This prick's response, oh, they were there, son. Your ass just wasn't looking. And I hung up on him again. I hate him. I fucking hate
Dude,
him.
that shit right there. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. That's a real motherfucker right there. That's a real
fucking
motherfucker.
hate him. Oh, I hate his guts. Oh my God.
Man, Carter, we got a lot to talk about today. I actually want to go ahead and address something real quick. I addressed it on TikTok. I addressed it on Twitter, but I want to say it in here real quick because I know at some point someone's probably going to ask the question. And I just want to go ahead and address it right now.
Mm-hmm.
The next time y'all motherfuckers go on Twitter and start sharing news stories from We Got This Covered.
You got so mad. I saw that shit too.
Bruh. From We Got This Covered. Dude, every Twitter post I saw, and I'm not joking, they intentionally cut, like they cropped the image so you couldn't see where the story. That's how you know motherfuckers know We Got This Covered ain't shit. Because they cropped it out so you would take it seriously. Okay, look. Don't y'all ever share no story in here from We Got This Covered and try and convince me it's legitimate news, because We Got This Covered. This is what I always tell people. This is how you know We Got This Covered ain't shit. The same day that Kevin Feige came out and said, no, we are not recasting T'Challa. We are not using CGI, and we're not going to use a stand-in for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The same day, We Got This Covered. Kevin Feige announces that they will be recasting T'Challa for Black Panther Wakanda. Get the fuck out of here, goddamn. Ooh, I can't stand We Got This Covered. I can't stand them. Like every time a motherfucker like shares, like I want to bust out that Captain America meme, the jump where he sit down and says, so you shared a story from We Got This Covered. And your dumbass believed it. Dude, every time I see people share stories, like I look at the link and say, ooh, you shared We Got This Covered. Bless your hearts. Oh my God. Because what they'll do is they'll say the stories they'll post, the titles be really clickbaity. Which, by the way, we got accused of clickbaiting for the title of this stream. Go figure.
No way.
Yeah, we got accused of like, yeah, this is clickbait. I don't care. And I was like, then why'd you say something? Because if you didn't care, if I don't care about some shit, I just move on with my day. But anyway, point of the matter is, they'll put up a title that's really clickbaity, and it'll sound vaguely plausible. Remember that story we talked about? They were talking about, oh, the X-Men, the first X-Men movie is going to be called The Mutants. Okay, all right. It'll be some bullshit like that. And they put out a story basically saying that the X-Men are going to drop the men from the title when it comes to the MCU. And I was like, first off, y'all and then people I know were sharing this shit to me and trying to get me to talk about it. And I was like, why? It ain't true. Yeah, it ain't true. What are they gonna do? Anyway,
I almost banned like good 4 or 5 people in here. I don't want to picture my dad putting any woman in the lion tamer. Y'all need to cut that shit out, bro.
Look, and then be sitting here talking about ask her.
Bro.
Ask
Shut the
her.
fuck up, Ernie Carruthers. I don't need that mental image in my head, man.
Look, put it in game over.
I'm already embarrassed enough of this motherfucker that he was Sons of Anarchy before Sons of Anarchy running around on his goddamn motorcycle, his chaps. Now I got to see that he pulling. I almost called that girl out her name. He pulling girls like that. It pisses me off. I want to talk about it. But what y'all not about to do is talk about my father is packing. I will shoot every motherfucker in this chat. Y'all ain't about to do that. It's too early in the morning, dog.
Was it Pappy Clappy?
Oh, fucking God.
Was Legion X420 with the 199 super chat says, I want to know when Marvel going to put Legion in the MCU. Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Even with the popularity of that TV show.
That's what I was gonna say. I think you'll get that show and just be happy you got the show.
Mm-hmm. That's all you getting.
I think a lot of people, once all this shit starts popping off, they're gonna have to just be satisfied with what they got. Even things that aren't mutant related. Runaways, be happy you got it.
Yeah. And it was actually not bad. It was actually not a bad show either.
Cloak and Dagger, be happy with what you got.
Yeah. Don't expect nothing else.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. I forgot this existed, and I saw these billboards all over LA and couldn't tell you one motherfucker who watched it. Hellstrom, be happy you got it. Be happy you got it.
Look, you got the son and daughter of Satan in that one. It ain't nobody seen that shit. We also got the homie Walter Baptiste with the 1999 Canadian super chat. Says missed you guys a few weeks in a row, so I got you guys on the projector today. Nothing but love, Ernie and Carter, especially Carter's pops. Not all heroes wear capes.
Man, fuck y'all, man. I want to figure out how you can unmod NSA Jose. No.
No. Jose's the hitman out here.
Yeah,
he's the hitman out here. Like I gotta keep him in business. Was it the Robo Strange with the 499 super chat says you all need to go follow Ernie on TikTok. Also, fuck, we got this covered. Also, follow Robo Strange on TikTok. Also, hilarious.
I still don't have one.
Dude, okay, my wife has been wearing me down on TikTok because that's all she watches now is TikToks. And she has even been up my ass about how I need to do more shit with TikTok. And she finally broke me. And I actually found a TikTok that blew my fucking mind. It was just hilarious to me. But it was this dude that was basically like, he was talking to his wife who was like doing something else. Like she was busy doing something else. And he said, hey, you ever had Five Guys? Like talking about the restaurant. And she was like, yeah, I've been with Five Guys before. And like she's kind of, and he just like, huh? I fell the fuck out. And it was an old player too. It was like an older black man. So it wasn't no young motherfucker. It was like an old player.
My Lord.
Like he was at least 50, 60 years old. I fell the fuck out.
I don't know. I might go ahead and make one. That might be where the hunt clips go or some shit.
Dude, do it. Dude, first off, can we also I want to give some love real quick. Y'all, if y'all see Professor Bill in here, Comic Book University, please go over and check out my homie Professor Bill. That dude is awesome. This dude knows some shit. Y'all need to put some respect on his name. Y'all need to put some respect on his name. But no, Professor Bill said Blerd and Carter in the foreground, Thelonious Monk in the background. It's a good Saturday. See, that's how you do it. See, that's how real players do it.
Yeah,
that's how real players do it. and then take a sip.
Yep. I almost played Luther, but after what I saw last night, I can't play Luther.
Dude, after you told me that shit, I fell the fuck out. I was like, that's why I asked you. I said, was he singing Big Luther or Little Luther? And you said he was singing
That's
Little
what
Luther.
made me laugh because one of the other female officers were over my shoulder reading it, and I heard her squeal, your friend is a trip. And I read what John said.
I was like, that's a sad motherfucker. This man butt naked in his cell singing Lil Luther. Nah, that motherfucker, his heart been broke.
Had to.
But Trip Zero said, we got this covered as the National Enquirer of comic book media. Please say that louder for the people in the back.
Shit, I say that would give National Enquirer a bad name. Hell.
Look, that's actually an insult to the National Enquirer. Look, they might be a little more credible than we got this covered. Ain't that about a bitch?
T-1000 saying Lawrence Fishburne reprises Matrix role exclusive from We Got This Covered.
Dude. Oh, wait, here. I love this right here. Ed Boy in the cut with the $5 super chat. Says why need his ass stomped?
Yeah.
Number 2, Ben Urich better stop ice skating uphill. And 3, Sabertooth with his own ongoing I see dead people.
You lying, boy. Somebody from the kitchen. Good.
Look, somebody about to get their ass.
G-O-O-D-T. Somebody from the kitchen. Good. And then what?
They about to get wrecked.
Ed Boy did ask me about why. He's talking about York in the Discord.
Yeah, the why the last man.
I've had several people hit me up on Twitter and in my DMs and Twitter, Discord. Carter, I thought you said why the last man was good. This fuck nigga, you're getting on my nerves.
Look, York is a fuck boy to the highest level.
So many of y'all have come for my head because of how much I big up that book. And I told you all this when we talked about it last week. I said when people ask me when I streamed, there are some instances where things are not as good as you remember them.
Well, I mean, the story is good.
The story's good.
The story's good. It's him. Together. It's the main character who is terrible.
Oh no, they're doing shit with Hero I do not remember reading.
Okay, so here's the thing with Hero. Okay, so the character Sam, who is with Hero, the trans man.
Yeah, that's a new character.
That's a whole ass new character.
That's a new character.
That's a whole ass new character that they made up just for the show because the show didn't really, we kind of glossed over this the other week that they didn't really tackle trans and really, I mean, some LGBTQ, but like they really didn't go into trans people very much with that original series. With the original, and now series, they are.
The main way they went that I can remember that they went the trans route was just because anytime, and this is really a spoiler because they did it in this recent episode, anytime York was around people without that gas mask on and people saw him, that was their response, was that York was trans. In the book, that was always the go-to, but the character Sam is completely new, and that's the main thing. I don't remember Hero being that much of a piece of shit. I remember her being
kind of shady, but not like
not even shady. I don't want to say this because I really like that actress and I like the story, but
same.
I don't remember her being that low down. I know what happened. I vividly remember what happens with her, but from the first episode to where we are now with how she tried to. I don't remember her being that spooked to go. We can't talk about it because then we'll get into spoilers. It's just I'm gonna tell y'all this so y'all can stop bugging me. When I tell you I got some DMs and fucking Twitter and some Discord messages, goddamn boy.
Oh, he for real.
The reason that I like Why the Last Man so much was not because of York Brown.
No.
It was everything else. Just like with Saga. I like everything in Saga, not just a specific person, because everybody has their thing, except the wheel. Fuck the wheel. I'm sorry. I had a moment, but everything around Why the Last Man is good. If you don't like Urich, I got you.
I got you. I don't think you're supposed to. Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to like him, like at all. I think you're supposed to. It's one of those shows where, and I always tell people sometimes this is by design. It seems like a weird concept, but there are some forms of media out there where the main protagonist is usually somebody you're not supposed to really You're supposed to like everybody around him,
Yeah.
or her or them, like, but not
Yeah.
they themselves. You're not supposed to care about them. You're
Yeah,
supposed to
like
care about the shit going on around them.
exactly. So to everybody who keeps saying, man, if I got to hear about him talking about his quote unquote girlfriend one more time, I'm gonna pull my hair out. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, I understand you, but at the same time, and then we'll move on. At the same time, you all are complaining about him talking about his girlfriend, even though she broke up with that nigga in the first, whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
To all you people that keep complaining, you tired of hearing him about his girlfriend. Y'all the same ones that went through 200-300 goddamn episodes of Naruto Shippuden about because with Naruto crying over goddamn Sasuke. So y'all can handle this.
Look, y'all will be all right.
If y'all can watch all of that Naruto Shippuden, Sasuke, you can go through 6 episodes of goddamn season. Okay.
Oh
okay?
yeah, you be good.
Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves.
Also, Ben Urich, yes, Ben Urich is ice skating uphill because this dude I love how Ben Urich has kind of just become the dude, the man. I mean, he always has been the man on the street. But I love how Ben Urich just said, you know what? I'm tired of fucking with Matt Murdock. I want to get involved with these X-Men's. Ben Urich gonna fuck around and die like he did in Daredevil series. Yeah. he go.
That's the first thing that popped in my head.
That motherfucker
was that he caught it in Daredevil. I don't know if you want to play with him like this, but no.
they go get you.
I got them Bendis books right the fuck behind me, and I swear that was the first thing that popped into my brain.
I'm like, you go catch it.
End of Days is right there.
We got the 199 from Damian Wayne. Says these motherfuckers have made a Hit Monkey TV show. Yes, they did.
That caught me so off guard.
I knew it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was gonna be a thing, but I just didn't expect it to. Yeah.
Hey, person in the building.
Oh shit! What's going on?
Don't say hey to me. She just talk about fucking Sailor Moon.
Hey, wait, hold, Maria, check it out. Look, the name of the moon. Yeah.
I was so goddamn proud of that show. No,
I really am.
I didn't even realize this was a series that was even getting created. That shit just randomly popped up on my recommended on YouTube the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I didn't know what Hit Monkey was going down.
Hit Monkey is, dude. I love how they just giving Hulu all the wild shit.
That's what it seems like. Hulu gets the shit they not too sure on. So if it takes an L, which
it wasn't ours.
Not even that. It seems more so like, well, we ain't spending that much money on it because it looks like Archer almost. That's the kind of style it reminds me of Archer.
It's like, hey, y'all want to make us Archer, but make it with Hit Monkey. Here we got King Kunda with the $5 super chat. Says Marvel, nah, Zack Snyder, we got this covered. God, y'all. Chi-Town Dan with the $5 super chat says we got this covered because CBR ain't trash enough for you. Also true.
That's cold. That's cold.
Dude, it's funny because a lot of times these publications, they come up with all these crazy, these crazy stories that are unsubstantiated, and it's wild. But hey, what are you gonna do? We also got the homie, the Hitman in the building. NSA Jose with the $5 super chat says we got this covered at CBR. Are so bad people make full-time income making fun of the bad takes. Also, One Piece is better than all of Naruto. I will say this because this is a recent development. I actually did start watching One Piece. I will say this. I feel like One Piece has a similar problem that all shonen anime have, is that when you get that first season, that shit, like I remember the Fox 4 Kids version of One Piece.
That's the only thing I've seen, and people have constantly clowned me for it.
Well, but the thing is, it was bad. It was very bad. It was heavily censored. The voice acting was terrible. But here's the fucked up part. I don't think they did that much better job when they went back and redid it. I guess they redid it. I'm assuming they redid it for the first for when they released this shit on Crunchyroll and Funimation and all that shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I switched back and forth between the English and the Japanese, and Luffy was on my nerves both times. I was like, dude, I said, can I just mute the TV when he talks? Because I said, this motherfucker on my nerves. The show is interesting. It's holding my attention. I'm slowly making my way through it, but I saw a Sambo. In one of the episodes, and it kind of triggered me a little bit. I had to take a break.
Oh God. See, people insult me because they'll ask me about One Piece, and they'll realize I've only seen the 4Kids version because the one boy with the blonde hair who always eating a Tootsie Roll pops, and that's when people just yell at me because apparently he's not really eating Tootsie Roll pops. He's smoking a square.
Yeah, he's smoking. Yeah, he's smoking.
It's that, and then somebody called me a racist because the boy with the long ass nose,
Usopp.
There you go.
Yeah,
there's another character that I thought Usopp is his name, I guess. I thought he had some kind of special powers too, because I thought he could turn into the skeleton form because I saw a skeleton dude on there and they had the same hair. So this dude called me a racist because you think that's the same person because they got that nigga hair. You racist as hell, Carter, and I didn't even realize it was two different fucking people. People clowned me for that for like a week. Fucking Blackheart clowned me on that shit for like a week. Wouldn't even talk to him.
Damn. Hey, we got my homie Poe Archery Media with the $5 super chat saying, showing love, keep up the awesome work. Hey, we gonna do what we do, man. I hope you're all right out there, brother. Glad you made it back safe. Peace and love and blessings. Dude, yeah, just keep doing the Lord's work, man. Out here, providing good content. Let's see here. We also got another one from Blake Quammen says with the $4.99 super chat says I can count at least 4 DC parallel universe full-length movies, all better than What If. Marvel isn't taking animation seriously. Okay, that's a take. It's an incredibly ignorant take, but okay. It's not. You're talking apples and oranges. Hell, DC. Hell. Was that shit Justice League Apocalypse War? That was trash.
I hope you're not talking about that one.
Flashpoint Paradox was okay, but that was honestly lightning in a bottle. Mm-hmm. What was that other one? Gods and Monsters? I did not like that one. I did not like
you by yourself on that one. Gods and Monsters tight.
I didn't like that one at all.
I like Gods and Monsters. I wish they had continued them stories. I like Gods and Monsters.
I couldn't get with it. What was that? Gotham by Gaslight was boring as fuck.
Never saw that.
And Batman Ninja was so fucking dumb that I fell asleep on it, woke up, saw a giant ass bat Megazord and made out of wood and monkeys, and thought that I literally I thought maybe somebody had slipped me some acid. So no. I'm sorry. And I know what motherfuckers are mad about. I know what folks are mad that Captain Marvel gave Thor that work.
Wait. Fuck that. You're not finna just gloss over that. The motherfucker had a Megazord made of monkeys?
It may as well have been, yeah. It was fucking dumb, okay? It was dumb. Like, it was one of the situations where motherfuckers was like, hey, this is what anime's like. Like, no, it's not what anime's like. Get out of here. Baby Toshiro with the $2 super chat says, just got here. We sitting on 82 likes. Nah, fam. Hey, yeah. By the way, y'all, we got 200 people in here right now. Can we get them likes up, please? Please, thank you.
I don't give a shit if you get them up or not. I'm still tripping off the Megazord made of monkeys.
Dude, look it up. I tell you what, my dumb ass bought Batman Ninja thinking it was really gonna be something. One day, we might do it. We might do a watch party. We might do a watch party for that shit. We might do a watch party for that bullshit. I'm sorry.
I didn't fully watch that What If. I did see that Thor was getting worked.
Thor got worked. Now here's
that's what I did see. I don't know why. I don't know what it pertained to. I just know Captain Marvel blessed that nigga. She laid them hands on him. That boy got blessed.
But had that motherfucker speaking tongues. But the fucked up part is that because the whole premise of that What If was it was a what if Thor was an only child. Like basically what it was. It was what if Thor was an only child, and how if he didn't have Loki in his life, that he would have went a different direction. So basically, since he didn't have somebody to kind of like test him, he didn't have someone to test him and test his moral character. He basically turned into like a party boy. Basically, he was Spicoli from. They even make a joke about him looking like Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Okay.
But like basically, he just shows up and parties. Like soon as Odin goes into the Odin sleep, was like in the first Thor movie, or in between or whatever. That motherfucker was a frigate. She like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang with my girls for about 1,000 years. Don't go fuck nothing up. And then basically it turns into Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That motherfucker left. He just out here. Like he got the Guardians. This motherfucker got aliens, gods. It was actually pretty fucking funny. But then after that, that's when like Nick Fury, he's like, okay, we can't get this motherfucker. But Maria Hill actually does this instead. They call it Captain Marvel, and she starts putting hands on. Here's the thing: he's actually putting hands on her back. But
why are they fighting?
They're fighting because basically they're trying to get Thor to go away because he's basically causing problems.
Okay.
So basically what's happening is Thor has the frost giants. He has all these aliens from across. Like you see just about every.
Yeah, I did see Skrulls. I think I actually saw Loki, but he was the frost giant.
Yeah, he was frost giant mode. Yep.
Okay.
Basically, and Surtur, they're all like fucking shit up around the world because of their partying. And they're trying to get him to go away. And since Thor won't go away willingly, they send in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and they're going back and forth. But I think what pissed a lot of folks off was that there's a point where he tries to use a hammer on her and hit her with that energy, and she just looks at him just like, because she can absorb energy. And I think a lot of people don't realize that about her. Like Captain Marvel absorbs kinetic energy, really all energy, I think, except for magic. And people don't realize that. So when they saw her taking a full Kamehameha wave from Mjolnir, and she just no-sold it, everybody was like, oh, that's some bullshit. But people ignore the fact that when he sat the hammer down on her while she was laying on the ground, she couldn't get up. People ignore that part.
Okay.
They only they took the pieces they wanted to bitch about and left the other shit. But neither here nor there.
I'm still on the goddamn Megazord.
The monkey Megazord.
Look at what I sent you on Discord right now. This was the first thing that popped into my head. This is the greatest monkey video of all time. I have no words. I have no words. This motherfucker is literally just spinning. Did you hear what's playing?
Yes.
So just to give you all an idea of what he's watching right now, it's a gorilla in a zoo spinning like a fucking Beyblade.
Yeah.
While Doom Eternal music is just randomly playing in the back.
Oh my god. Anyway. I was like, oh my god. Get this shit out of my face. Get this shit out of my face. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. We got Absolute Venom with the 49 Super says, I am back from the dead, y'all. But y'all thoughts on Star Wars Visions, aka Star Wars the anime? I thought each episode was dope.
Oh, they released every episode together?
They released every episode.
Okay,
I haven't gone through all of it yet. But I liked what I saw so far.
Okay. How many episodes is it?
Oh God, I think it's like, I don't think it's that many.
Okay.
I'll have to. I don't remember the exact episode count. I just watched 2 or 3
what
of them.
What the fuck am I asking you? I could just look it up. We are on the internet, actually, Carter.
Yeah. I mean, we do have Google.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Nerd Newsstand, what's going on, Tristan? How you doing? By the way, we actually had a really interesting conversation just this past week. Has it been a new week? I have no concept of time. Anyway, go check out Nerd Newsstand's channel. We had a really awesome conversation about fandoms and anti-fandoms the other day. Go click her name and go see said thing, please.
Okay, 9 episodes, right?
It's 9. Okay, so I saw a third of them. So there you go. I thought it was 10 for some reason, but yeah, that was what my head initially went to. Let's see here. We got Night 19 with the $5 super chat says Justice League Crisis on Two Earths was the best. I saw Par, but I guess that's short for Parallel Universe movie DC has. Batman Ninja had that Yasuke energy. Yes, it did. It actually did, and I know what they mean.
Okay.
Remember the Yasuke, the Netflix joint.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. When I heard Lakeith Stanfield talking, I said, "Yeah, I'm good."
That jump was some slaw. It was some slaw.
Okay.
So yeah, Batman Ninja was some slaw. I will say this: I did like Crisis on Two Earths. I thought Crisis on Two Earths, that was one of the earlier Justice League animated movies.
Yeah.
But like I said, those early ones, yeah, those were good. This is when they started getting this newer bullshit.
Yeah.
When I'm like, cut the shit, cut the bullshit. LJ Brown with the £5 says normally I would disagree with DC being better than Marvel animation, but except what if Marvel hasn't done a good series since Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
I need to watch this because y'all swear by that series.
I love it. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is awesome. It is great. I was like, I don't like. Was it the one they did after? Was Avengers Assemble? I don't like that one.
Okay.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and it's on Disney Plus. So if you got Disney Plus, get on that shit. And all right, now let's get into our thing here because this is kind of the main event here. Because we've been at it almost an hour. They talked about the thing we're supposed to talk about. Okay, so the reason why we are, the reason why the headline, will Marvel, what will Disney rather, because Disney owns Marvel, will Disney lose access to some iconic characters? Let's talk about the characters in question. First and foremost, a lot of people are only talking about Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. But this list also includes Iron Man, Ant-Man, Black Widow, and possibly more characters. Now, a lot of people only caught wind of this when Disney filed their lawsuit against the estates of Steve Ditko and Stan Lee and Gene Colan. A lot of people only caught it then. But what a lot of people didn't know, Steve Ditko's estate actually filed first. So basically what was going on is they didn't really see it so much file a lawsuit. The estate of Steve Ditko basically filed 2 notices of copyright termination with Disney, Disney/Marvel, basically referring to the estate's ownership over the rights to Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, because as you know, Steve Ditko, legend, was responsible half at the very least for those characters. Now, basically what's going on here is that, long story short, there's a piece of copyright law, and I don't blame you if your eyes glaze over, hearing about copyright law, because my eyes glazed over too. I like the second I started reading this shit and started digging into it, I was just like, so what you need to know, okay, the Copyright Act law of 1976, basically it gives creators and the heirs of said creators the ability to basically regain the rights to any works that whoever was created. So basically it gives them the opportunity, but quotey fingers, gives them an opportunity to share in the later economic success of their works and regain the previously granted copyright or copyrights, plural, to any intellectual properties they have created or were created by their, I would say predecessors, but by their family, so to speak. So basically, the reason why people are kind of like divided on this is because the stance that that Marvel is kind of going with is that these are works for hire, that they had no copyright to these characters. These characters were created by them, but strictly
for us,
for Marvel. Yeah. That's where dude, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of shitty.
Mhm.
Actually, it doesn't sound kind of shitty. It just sounds shitty because this is what the second time in a row now, in just as many as a couple of months, where either Marvel or Disney in some capacity or another has kind of fallen into this weird, scummy situation where they're not going to come out of this looking like the good guy. Now, do Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, Gene Colan, do any of them or their estates have any actual legal grounds to pursue this copyright? I mean, technically the copyright law does state that they can, but the thing we got to think about is Marvel's stance that these are works for hire, is that accurate? Because I mean, technically, the only people who would know are the motherfuckers that were in the room.
Yeah. So there's only one thing I can really say to this, because I know you probably have a bigger opinion on this than I do. You probably have a lot that you want to discuss. Here's how I look at it, because I was reading up on this morning just because I figured we would talk about it. We worked at GameStop.
Right.
We put out several PlayStation 3, GameCube, PS2 games on the shelves, PlayStation 2s, PlayStation 3s on the shelves. Because we did that does not mean we're owed a PlayStation 3.
No.
PlayStation 2, Xbox. If I work at Foot Locker and I'm stocking Jordans, that does not mean those Jordans fucking belong to me.
No, God, no.
I'm paid to do a job. They were paid to write. They were paid to write a story, make a character for us to make us profit. Okay. If this was a DC situation where it was like Bob Kane and I cannot remember the other gentleman's name. We just want our shit to be known because we had something to do with this. You would have a leg to stand on, but trying to act like something belongs to you when it was someone doing something because it was their job. I don't know about that.
Well, here's the other thing we gotta think about too. Here's another caveat to this I think a lot of people aren't thinking about. This does not include, okay, so you know how like with the Fox Disney deal, remember how, Fox had the rights to the X-Men, but that includes not just the X-Men, but everything under that umbrella. Fox didn't just have the rights to the Fantastic Four, but everything under that umbrella. This is not the same scenario. If the estates of Ditko, Lee, and Cohen, if any of them should even happen to say win this agreement or whatever, or this this dispute or whatever, they would only get back the rights to that character. So let's say Ditko wins in the case of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
He ain't the estate ain't getting the rights back to Wong or Clea or Dormammu or J. Jonah Jameson or Mary Jane Watson or anything that is derivative of Spider-Man. This does not include derivative works. This is just the character itself, and it only pertains, I think, to U.S. United States rights. It doesn't apply to anything that comes from beyond or across the pond. And I do want to point out, this is actually very similar to something that happened with Jack Kirby's estate.
Yeah.
Jack Kirby's estate did this in the past and was unsuccessful. The Kirby family had filed somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 termination notices of copyright because Kirby had that many fucking characters that he was responsible for.
Yeah.
But they lost that case. However, the estate and Marvel came to an agreement. Like behind closed doors. A behind closed doors agreement where all parties are happy. Do I see this occurring with the Ditko estate? the Lee estate, the Colin estate. Hard to say.
Yeah. I see people in the chat saying that was a bad example that I gave because IP is different. So let me, because I have David Johnson saying, but what if you design those games and design those Jordans? Okay. And I want to be, this is why we work so well, because it's debates, it's back and forth.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Insomniac, they made Marvel Spider-Man game. They made it for Sony. Does that mean that doesn't mean that Spider-Man belongs to them? No.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's,
you know
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
You know what I mean? So you're saying, what if you design those Jordans? Well, you design those Jordans for Nike to sell. They aren't yours. You know what I'm saying? So it's,
right.
That's kind of how I'm looking at things. Now I know that this has worked in people's favor before. It worked in fucking Neil Gaiman's favor. That's how he got Angela from fucking Image.
And then gave it to Marvel.
Out
of spite, I would dare say.
Oh no, I'm still waiting on that motherfucker to finish. He was supposed to finish Miracle Man for Marvel. Where the fuck did that book go?
He got busy with TV and movie shit.
Yeah.
But you brought up a successful case.
Yeah.
That's not the only one.
Okay.
Let's talk about. Let's briefly bring up the Siegel family. Who, for those of you who are not familiar, Jerry Siegel, creator of Superman. The Siegel family, they actually did regain successfully the rights to Superman. Oh, wow. And that's why every time you see something Superman related in media or even in the comics, you see by special arrangement with the Jerry Siegel family on all instances of anything to do with Superman. So that is a case where and to be fair, I think that case is even more special because, all right, it was a matter of public record that back in the day, that's how the comics industry used to work, is that you would sell the rights to something, to the company, and then they would go from there. But I think it was just more well known that was kind of the scenario between Siegel and DC was just a little bit different. So that kind of gave a little bit of leeway. This whole thing isn't going to really kick into gear until 2023. So there's plenty of time for Marvel and all of these estates to work something out. However, I do also want to point out, we're talking about successful cases. A lot of people don't know this. But Wes Craven, a lot of people don't know this. The studio does not own Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it was a New Line or whoever it was that was making Nightmare on Elm Street movies back in the day. They don't own the rights to that shit. That's Wes Craven's. He regained the rights to it. Clive Barker, same thing with Hellraiser.
Okay.
And that's also why, for those of you who don't know, you want to know why you don't see Jason Voorhees in much of anything these days?
That's what I was going to bring up, but I don't even. I think that case is still going.
It is still in litigation to this day. Still, that's why, even though the Friday the 13th video game kind of came and went, and even that technically is a part of that litigation, because
that's why they stopped doing shit for that game.
Yeah, they had to stop because
it popped off.
And that's also why, even after that, Jason has not been put in games like Dead by Daylight, even though fucking Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Pinhead, all of the most iconic horror movie villains of all time, even Ghostface Killer from, even though technically it's not the actual Ghostface from Scream, it's just, that's a weird one. They just licensed the mask. So it's actually not even really Ghostface from Scream, but you get where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Now they got the Demogorgon from, well, they used to have the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. But you get where I'm going with this. That's why, because these are instances where people are getting their shit back, and copyright law is weird. Copyright law is incredibly it is very strange, and there's a lot of fucking legalese and word traps. Basically, think of a legal contract or a copyright law. Think of it as Yu-Gi-Oh! There are trap cards everywhere. Everywhere. Case in point, when I signed my partnership with Frederator, I had to look through that shit and make sure that when I signed that deal with them, that if I decided to back out of it, that they didn't own my channel afterward.
Yeah.
I had to look into that shit, that they didn't own the name Blerd Without Fear. They didn't own all my shit. Because that was something that could have been a possibility. That's how fucked up copyright can be.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, it just and to be fair, because I see a lot of people say, oh, you know, people just want to get paid. I mean,
I don't have the issue with that. I'm just wondering, what's going on now that this has become an issue?
Well, I think it's because literally okay, so you have the Disney company to blame for the reason why copyright law is the way it is. If Disney had not done what they did so many years ago, Mickey Mouse would be public domain.
Okay.
Disney is technically the reason why we have these ridiculous ass copyright laws. That's why you have so many different this is why you have so many different I guess like creators in the comics industry creators out there in the world of like Hollywood who try and own their shit rather than sell it to somebody else, because if you sell it to somebody else, there's a very good chance you're going to get cut out of it. Eventually, at some point, you're going to get cut out of it. Yeah. Like, that's kind of why I used to kind of roast the fuck out of Robert Kirkman for this, but I kind of get why he does what he does. That motherfucker makes sure that anytime his shit's getting made into something, he has some kind of creative control in the process, that he is as close to the project as humanly possible. That's why I used to always see when the Walking Dead TV show first became a thing, notice his name got mentioned a lot when that show first came out. Not as much, in the later seasons, but you notice that he was executive producer. He didn't get to call as many shots as he probably would have liked, but he did actually get to have some say in some of the changes and things that happened on that show.
Yeah.
A lot of the changes were his idea. Like the whole thing with Shane and Rick, how long Shane hung around, even though he was supposed to be technically dead after like the first issue or two of Walking Dead. Yeah. It's also why when Invincible came along, he had a huge say in Invincible. He has a lot of pull on that. There's a reason why people are that way, and I get it. The Lee estate, the Kirby estate, the Colin estate, the Ditko estate, any of the estates of these people who created things for Marvel that have made huge amounts of money. And let's also not dismiss the stuff that recently came out. Remember, not too long ago, Jim Starlin came out. Jim Starlin and Ed Brubaker were talking about the works that they've done. Even though technically they did create characters, but in their case, they're talking about stories that they created for Marvel, that Marvel has taken and then turned into big budget, major Hollywood production motion pictures that have made millions, and in some cases, billions of dollars. How much money did they get for that? Maybe thousands. Like, they're not like, this is about making sure these people are getting their just due. Yeah. So I get it. I totally get it. And let's be fair, for a long time, Jack Kirby got shit on. And I think it sucks that his estate lost those filings. Now, granted, we probably wouldn't have the MCU that we have right now if he would have won. But apparently, whatever Marvel did to sweeten the pot behind the scenes, apparently it worked. Because the Kirby estate has been as happy can be. Because it used to be the Kirby estate used to talk cash money shit about Marvel. And now they ain't said shit. So take that how you want And actually here, we got some super chats here that are actually very apropos to what we're talking about right now here. Let's jump into it. We got NSA Jose with the $5 super chat, says Twitch affiliate status takes rights for everything from creators, but no one read those legal agreements. Okay, so y'all remember when I was streaming on Twitch with the Blerd Cave was on Twitch, there was a rule, because people used to always tell me, or they ask me, why don't you repost the caves from Twitch onto YouTube? Well, here's the thing. There's a deal. You can't post those until 24 hours later. Here's the other reason. Twitch used to be a little bit more legally loose. So I could get away with doing more trailer reactions, doing plain whole videos and some shit without really facing too much scrutiny. I would have to go back and, for one, heavily edit that cave and then post it on YouTube. That's because once we got to Twitch, we could do way more wild shit. Now you can't. Yeah. You can, but you can't. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, basically anything that you did, that's also why I was kind of worried about streaming on YouTube again while I maintained affiliate status. I actually terminated my affiliate status.
That was another thing I was going to bring up, was just that when you become a Twitch affiliate, you actually aren't allowed to stream on YouTube anywhere. Yeah. But primarily you're not allowed to stream on YouTube. That was why that was one of the reasons I said fuck it when it came to Twitch, and that was just a whatever kind of deal if I stream on Twitch or not. If I was a bigger name and you all saw me streaming aliens on Twitch and then I streamed the aliens on YouTube, it would have been some shit. So
yep. I mean, well, and this is another thing I want to point out to you here real quick. Monumental Comics just posted this too. One of Superman's creators was a broom boy in DC while Superman was going through the roof. This is true. This is true. The comics industry used to be very, very unfair to the people who were basically making money for them hand over fist. Hand over fist. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. And also, what was it? Bill Finger. That's no one I almost forgot about. I don't know if y'all have ever seen. There's a documentary. God, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Here, I'm looking it up right now. Batman and Bill. It used to be on Hulu. I don't know if it still is, but it was a documentary about how Bob Kane basically took all the credit for creating Batman. Remember, you go back and watch some of those old Batman, like Batman, the 1964, 65 Batman. Go back and watch 1989 Batman. Go watch Batman Returns. You all see like, created by Bob Kane. Go back and watch the old Batman, the animated series, created by Bob Kane. No mention of Bill Finger at all. Bill Finger was responsible for the majority of the characters that Batman included. And it wasn't until Batman v Superman came out shortly before that because all this news was coming out, all this stuff was made public. DC finally started giving the Finger estate, which is just a strange thing to say out loud now that I've said it out loud, but they start finally giving them their due, giving them their propers, giving them their coins, starting to say, yes, creations by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Because Bill Finger wasn't just responsible for Batman, he was also responsible for the Joker, Robin, pretty much any character that you associate with Batman. He was a thing. So there you go. Jonathan Moto with the 1999 super chat says Disney is notorious for buying expired licenses and then not letting the license expire from going into the public domain. They also steal shit. Get those likes up. God damn it. I haven't looked in a little bit. Let me go look. I gotta go see what the fuck is going on here. But no, in all seriousness though, this is true. Once again, I said earlier, Disney is the reason why you have the copyright laws you have today. Used to be like, after about, I think, what was it? It used to be, 50 years? I think it used to be 50 years, maybe. The characters would roll into public domain. Kind of like how, like, you can tell when a song just hit public domain, or not even public domain, but you can tell the copyright on it's kind of loosened up. You start hearing that motherfucker everywhere. Like, what was it? When was it Bonnie Tyler's Holding Out for a Hero? You knew when that motherfucker became public domain because it was in every movie, TV show, trailer. All you hear, I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. Like, you just hear that shit everywhere. But no, it is what it is. It sucks. It does suck. I don't like the way it works, and the Disney machine is too powerful. It's too powerful to fight. And honestly, yes. Are they moneyed up? Are they going to lawyer up? Yes, they are going to throw. Y'all think that the masters of evil are wild and out here? Y'all think the MCU got the Avengers? Y'all just wait till y'all see these lawyers.
That mouse got a whole squad of Paul Heymans.
look, the motherfucker. I am the advocate,
man,
for Mickey. Wow,
even the same goddamn letters. Okay.
Look, somehow Paul Heyman can make it work. Look, y'all, wait, or steal one of your favorites. Mickey Mouse is the head of the motherfucking table. Okay. Okay. Look, them lawyers will have them estates looking like, what was it? Was it Jimmy or was it Jay? The one that
who the fuck knows?
Look, both of them. Go have the motherfucker sitting like, look, Mickey be like, 'cause I'm the head of the table. Oh Lord. Anyway, Black Century King with the $5 super chat says, I think I may be a mad scientist because I want Disney and Marvel to lose the characters just to see what would happen. It would be interesting.
You're gonna be mad. Is what's gonna happen when certain characters, when certain books that your ass is reading just up and just stop.
Look,
no
y'all be sitting here.
Last issue without warning. It's your favorite cartoon. Certain characters just ain't spoken of and just gone when they had a whole storyline going. You playing goddamn Spider-Man, next thing you know, ain't nothing on your screen. You just in New York with a camera, just going around.
Dude, look, was it transfers at Disney as the 1995 NWO? look, can you see Mickey just come out? Look, with the Hollywood. Look, fucking
Goofy and Donald.
NWO.
You had to do all that.
Wait, no, wait. Look, have Scott Hall coming out. Look, this Goofy, like Goofy Scott Hall doing that little. Look, little did y'all know that motherfucker was doing that shit because he was drunk and he was just trying to keep his balance. He's like, oh shit, all right, I'm good. Dude, that shit broke my heart. Look, have Goofy would be Kevin Nash. It'll be
oh man.
Goofy would be Kevin. That'd be Kevin Nash.
I don't want to imagine Donna or Goofy got them staph infection or tearing their quads or something. Could you imagine Donald and Goofy tearing their quad on Kingdom Hearts or some shit?
Oh Lord,
your whole squad getting whooped by Sephiroth.
Look, Donald Duck come out being Eric Bischoff, just talking shit. Just talking shit.
You got Goofy come out. He's supposed to have the clutch heel. He didn't tore his quad. Cloud and broke you off something probably out of nowhere.
Dude, oh my god. Anyway, I'm fucking down with that shit. Zach reacts with a $5 super chat, says, I get Disney and Marvel are business trying to make money, but they have literally all the money. It's not like they can't afford to. It'd be smart to. And I agree. Honestly, if it was my money,
yeah.
If okay, I'm the head of Disney right now. I'm the motherfucking head of Disney. I run this shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Ditko estate, the Kirby estate, the Colin estate, the Lee estate. All the motherfuckers come to me. yeah, we want our coins. They're like, Mr. Blerd, we would really appreciate it if you would break us off maybe a small sum, just a little something so we could get by, because you're making all these millions and billions of dollars off of our properties. Our parents and grandparents and great grandparents have given over to you, and you making all the money. You just give us just a crumb of some money. And I would literally lean over to my accountant, because you that rich, your accountant is always with you. Right there. When you make that kind of money, you always got an account. Like, what was it? On Gargoyles, remember Xanatos? Remember he always had
the little nerd motherfucker.
Yeah, or the Kingpin. He always got Wesley with him. That's my motherfucker. I'd literally be like, Wesley, how much money do we have? That motherfucker would literally turn around and he'd have like the old school calculator where you got to go. That motherfucker would be like, sir, you literally have all the money. I'm like, all the money? He's like, yeah, literally. No one else has any money. You're the only person with money. I'd be like, go ahead and break them off.
Go ahead and break them off. Oh my God.
I mean, look, I'd be like, how much y'all need? That's how I would be, because I would be a boss with it. Yeah. I would be a boss with it. I'm just saying. But okay, so let's see here. We got here's our next super chat right here. We got Be Bold Training 499. Says, thanks for reviewing that Black Panther comic. It was great. Am I the only one that wants to see a Shuri manifold relationship? You are not. I would like to see that as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, they that's I didn't get to talk about that very much in that comic, but in that breakdown. But yeah, there is a shot where you see Shuri and Manifold talking about going on a date.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting, because hey, Manifold's out here shooting a shot. He's trying to make more relations between Krakoa and Wakanda. He's like, man, look, Storm and Black Panther out here, they ain't holding it down. He said, I talked to space. I'm gonna make this happen.
I talked to space.
Dude, that's what he said.
He sounds like a psychopath. Just say the shit like that. I talked to space. What?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like that, they said that's how his powers. They said he doesn't teleport. He just asks space to take him places. That's what he said. He said, I just asked space to take me. He said, hey, I need to go to the liquor store. Space just be like, hey, man, I need to go to this girl house real quick and smash. Space be like, dude, it's 4 a.m. Yeah, I know. I got to go. It is what it is. Look, I wouldn't tell that man no.
Oh my God.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Look, that was your ass get. That was your ass get. God don't like ugly. You see what happens? Fuck.
Look. Oh, see, look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did.
Hold on.
Handle your business, sir. I'm going to answer these super chats real quick. LJ Brown with the £5 says, let's be honest, Disney is not breaking nothing off.
There it is. There it is. We're working. Okay.
So you would literally have to be the Beagle Boys from DuckTales to get that Disney money. Bruh, you ain't lying. Dude, see, that's the thing. I feel like it shouldn't even have to be that way. Dude, Disney is sitting up here like Scrooge motherfucking McDuck, just swimming in money. They got so much money, they are doing the physically impossible. They are diving into the money head first and backstroking in the motherfucker. Just literally just like in the money. Just in the money. Physically swimming in money. Should not be possible. Eric Morgan with the $10 super chat says, good morning, gentlemen. Before we depart to our game, I would just like to acknowledge that Sabertooth is getting out of the pit and he ain't coming to sell Girl Scout cookies. Have a great weekend. You goddamn right he ain't. And by the way, good luck with the game. Good luck with the game.
You know what would be funny is if everyone's expecting all this fire and brimstone, what if that motherfucker is literally just insane now? Like, what if they pull him out? He's malnourished. The motherfucker ain't ate nothing since House of X. Look how many X-books we even got since then. The motherfucker's malnourished when he come out of there. He probably finna be skin and bones. What if this nigga's just They just putting him in a mental ward or something because he's just nuts. The motherfucker's literally been falling since what, 2019, 2020?
Look, he been falling longer than Venom and King in Black.
You ain't lying. That was Mr. Rogers compared to how long that boy been falling. What if he just crazy? We ain't even finna get the Sabertooth. That's and you all know we're all comics readers here. We know that they will bamboozle us with covers.
Oh yeah, covers. They will.
Shit, now they bamboozling motherfuckers in trailers.
Man, you ain't lied.
So you expecting to see Big Bad Sabertooth? You open the book, you gonna see that goddamn dog from Futurama that was waiting on Fry.
Bruh, you ain't lied. Here, let me log into this one because apparently I wasn't even logged into my own shit. Here we go. But no, here's the thing. I would not be surprised if Sabertooth came out that motherfucker like Hannibal Lecter. That motherfucker's come out just, no, I'm fine. Thank you. I just would like to go retire to the study. And that motherfucker just be sitting there, just be sitting there plotting. Be plotting how he gonna eat Charles Xavier's brains with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. That's what I'm waiting on. I haven't, but I don't know. I don't know. I have concerns about that book. I think it'll be fine, but yeah, you never know. But yeah, I feel like we talked a good bit about the plight of Disney and the estates that are trying to get the rights back to their characters. I feel like there's not really much else that can be said, really, because yeah, man, I feel like this is pretty much going to work itself out. There's at least, okay, so June is the day the shit is the month that shit goes down, and that's not going to be until 2023. It's almost 2 years away. Somewhere between now and then, Disney will line up enough dump trucks of money, and everybody will shut the fuck up. That's what's going to happen. Don't I think Sabertooth learned his lesson? No. Has Sabertooth ever learned a lesson? No.
I'm never going to approve of anything with Sabertooth ever since they gave him his heel turn back. Mm-hmm. It was because I really, even though a lot of people didn't like it, I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all.
But the Axis?
Yeah, I liked it. It was something different. That is what I ask for in comics. Superior Spider-Man, everything else. And I'm always bring up Superior Spider-Man, but it was something different. I want different things from Marvel that last more than a handful of years.
Yeah.
So I liked the Axis stuff. I liked the Axis stuff when he realized that the Axis stuff was getting out.
Right.
So he was able to kind of bend it a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that part. I love the shit they were doing with him and Monet. That was it. That was interesting. I liked it. I could see it wasn't the same old Mystique and him Pound Town. So I like the
making
stuff
night
with
crawlers.
Him. Exactly. I like the stuff with him and Monet. I like when they do different things. So if this book comes out and then he's just on a war path, it'll be cool to see. But I want something different. Give me something new.
Yeah.
Everything you've done with X so far is different. Keep going.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of right there with you. If they gave me Axis Sabertooth back, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I will also say I wouldn't be mad if you gave me Sabertooth like how he was back in the 90s when he would come out with the big ass fucking fur coat and business suit and had Birdie with him. I'd have been like Birdie. Look, or you know what? Give me the animated series Sabertooth that was just big and dumb.
Oh God!
Like revenge is a dish best served cold, Wolverine.
I love the fact that even when he was inverted, when they had Old Man Logan around,
Mm-hmm.
they still had those issues where Logan's birthday hit and Sabertooth still went over there and fuck with him. And he was still inverted.
Mm-hmm.
And he was still getting his ass. It was crazy. It was you because at that point, and the reason I like that so much is because you had your cake and you still got what you wanted.
Yeah.
You were still able to do this while he was still this, but it still fit in line with everything with the character. I loved it. But I don't know. The only fucking thing that they when they incorporated change and they stuck with it. Only reason they've done that, they've done it for the wrong. They've done it for bad things, like Damian Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You do it for bad shit. I don't give a fuck about Damian.
Yeah, just like do something and let it stick for once. I'm actually gonna jot this question down because I actually want to save it.
And I'm actually gonna tell B-Bold Training, just because we're talking about Axis, don't get it twisted. Axis was hot garbage.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want anybody to.
Axis
okay, I want y'all to check the technique. We ain't saying Axis was good.
Show didn't.
At no point. It's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? Remember last week when we were talking about the Hawkeye trailer, folks thought that we were shitting on it?
Yeah.
Even though we were saying good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at no point did we ever, because I think one of the first comments I saw, because I actually went back and looked this time.
Okay.
One of the first comments I saw was like, man, y'all just being unfair, man, this looks lit. And I was like, I don't remember either of us saying that it was bad.
Yeah, and then that comment, he was like, nah, I was just talking about everybody else. Nigga, no, you wasn't.
You talking about us. You talking about me and Carter.
But yeah, B-Bo, don't get it twisted. I think right after that whack ass story was when Rick Remender actually left Marvel. Because I think he knew that was some fuck shit.
Yeah, he knew it was some bullshit.
Yeah, but no, Axis was not good. No. What was that Destiny's Child song? No. Axis was not good. Was that Destiny's Child? I can't remember. Don't worry about it. Axis wasn't good. Okay. Period.
Now, here's the thing. For me, I'm gonna come back to that when Bill, when we answer questions. This is a question that Bill put in there that I'm gonna answer when we get to the question section because I want to make sure I remember it. But let's see, and also this one too. Okay. Notice. There you go. I'm actually physically writing these down in shorthand, but in a way that I'll remember them. Let's see here. We have got another super chat in here from the homie John the Motor with the $4.99 super chat. Says, Birdie, yes, boss. Oh, wait. You are muted.
No, I said I want to play X-Men vs. Street Fighter. As soon as I read that, I heard it in my head. I want to play it now.
Dude, I love that shit. I fucking love that shit. So, inverted Sabertooth is basically Old Man Logan, no? I mean, I would say not exactly. No. Okay, I would say not exactly Old Man Logan, but like he was still kind of his own thing. I just feel like Sabertooth, it felt like the natural progression for a character. Kind of like how Wolverine has become now, where he's not the wild motherfucker that just ready to kill a motherfucker at a moment. I mean, he is technically still that guy, but like, he kind of thinks about shit more.
Yeah.
Before he actually does, like he looks before he leaps now more than what he used to. And that's what I kind of felt that Sabertooth, he had reached that point where he wasn't just angry all the time. He wasn't just like
when it was time to do work, he did work, but at the same time, he knew he had some repent that needed to get done for what he did do.
He knew what time it was.
Yeah, he knew it was some debts that were owed. He knew it's
time to
it's time to this is basically what it was. It was Sabertooth who had some sense.
Yeah.
Basically it.
That's
but it was really well done and oh my God, it was really well done by Cullen Bunn of all goddamn people.
Hey, I like Cullen Bunn, man. I like Cullen Bunn. I mean, not everything Cullen Bunn does is lit, but I mean, you know, I like more of their stuff than not. I guess. Oh, and yes, that was technically yes. That was
you like that Lobo, didn't you?
no.
Don't lie. You like
No.
you know, nigga. You take the good with the bad. You like that anime ass Lobo. That's why you watching One Piece now, you motherfucker. Yeah, I can see you thought I ain't catch it. I caught it.
Look, sitting here secretly got the first appearance of
you Hakusho looking ass Lobo. Fuck out of here,
Look like he getting ready to say spirit gun any minute now. No, in all seriousness, though. No, yes, LJ Brown. Yes, that was a little taste of Rakim. Let's jump into this next one here. We got another story here. Red Hood. The Red Hood. Jason Todd is going to be getting an HBO Max movie, supposedly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, this is stuff that's basically coming from that hashtag show, so take this how you want them. However, also note, this has nothing to do with Titans. So,
I did ask that question for you all as soon as I read the story.
Yeah, it's not. It is not gonna have anything to do with. It has nothing to do with Titans. I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember that boy's name.
Gabriel Knight said,
Curran Walters.
He said, "Is this from We Got This Covered?"
Well, right, bro. No, God, no. But here's what I will say. Considering the number of projects that are in the works at HBO Max, we know there's a Gotham City Police Department, I guess series that's supposed to be coming to HBO Max. We know the Peacemaker is a thing. We've actually seen some of Peacemaker released via James Gunn not that long ago. We know that there's a Batgirl in the works. And now apparently they're going to make a live, or supposedly, allegedly, they're going to make a live action Red Hood movie that is basically going to be adapting A Death in the Family. So the rumor around the campfire is that this is going to be a movie that would condense the story of A Death in the Family, but also follow the perspectives of not just Jason Todd and Batman, but also Nightwing, the Joker, and I'm assuming the Gotham City Police Department, which will somehow probably tie, like that series is probably going to tie into that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And it says that supposedly, and I don't now. This is where I'm starting to get into. This is where I'm starting to get into territory. Supposedly, this project is going to, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, connect with Chris McKay's Nightwing movie that has been in development hell for several years.
You lost me right there.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling what I heard. Okay. But yeah, okay. So for one, do I want this? I'm more interested in a Red Hood movie than I am a Nightwing movie. I'll say that much. But I just don't know, man. See, here's the problem with DC. DC is always just throwing shit out there. Okay, you know what it is? DC is the We Got This Covered of movie studios. Like, they just throw shit at the wall until something sticks. Remember when Man of Steel came out? They're like, no, we're going to make realistic superhero movies. Man of Steel popped off. Next thing you know, they started talking about everything but realistic superhero movies. They started announcing everything. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get some Green Lantern. We're gonna get some more Batman in there. We're gonna make some more Batman. We've already been making Batman. We're gonna get some more Batman. We're gonna start doing all kind of crazy shit. And the next thing you know, Batman v Superman come out. Oh, we got a buddy cop Green Lantern movie. We're gonna make a Vixen movie, and we're gonna make a Batgirl movie, and we're gonna like just all this shit just started coming out. They I think at one point they had 13 different projects announced. How many of those motherfuckers have actually come out? 2 of them. Because Shazam was one of them. Shazam actually came out, and so did Aquaman. But it was like, oh, we're gonna make a Cyborg movie. Well, Ray Fisher fucked that up. We're gonna have a Flash movie. It's gonna be a Flashpoint movie, and it's gonna have Cyborg in it. But Ray Fisher fucked that up too. But just like, I'm just saying, they just throw shit at the wall till something sticks. And this is one of those things I feel like they just threw it out there just to see, like, does anybody bite on? Remember, what was it? Black Superman. That was the other thing. Even before we actually got the official announcement from DC, they were already shopping that shit years ago. And just like, dude, I was like, just make the fucking movie. I don't like, when it comes to DC, I don't want to hear about your movie until you got a trailer. I don't want to hear about your trailer. Matter of fact, like, because even if you got someone cast, I still don't want to know about it. I don't care if you, because y'all, they've had directors attached they have a director attached to Nightwing for some years. What's that movie? The Batman with Robert Pattinson. That movie, okay, a Batman movie, a new Batman movie has been in development hell since Ben Affleck was announced as Batman. Think about that for a second. And he ain't even Batman no more. I mean, yeah, well, he is, but he ain't. You are muted.
To that movie's defense, at least it's finished.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. But look how long it took, though.
Yeah.
Because what was it? This movie went through all kinds of development hell. It went from being a movie that was going to be written and directed by Ben Affleck and starring Ben Affleck. Then it went to just being, Ben Affleck will just star in it, and he might co-write a little bit of it. No, he's just starring. Well, no, now he ain't in the motherfucker at all. And we got a new director.
Well, no, Matt Reeves was gonna do it, and Matt Reeves still gonna be in it.
Yeah, but then he had all the shit with rehab and going through a breakup. So
and he came out with that basketball movie.
Yeah,
which, honest to God, damn movie was fire.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. Here's the thing: when Ben Affleck is motivated, he's into some shit.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
but that's the thing though. Like you could tell, but like he was going through some shit, and Batman just kind of fucked his head up. And
you know what? Honestly, I've always said this about when it pertained to that. I don't think it was Batman.
I think it was the fans.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because DC fans are nowhere near Marvel fans. Because you have a lot more casual people that are Marvel fans as opposed to these hardcore
tryhards,
bush monsters that are DC fans. So I really think it was his alcoholism, which has been well documented, but I think it was his alcoholism with fucking DC fans.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Robert Pattinson hadn't like just said, "Nah, I'm out this shit."
I think it's just because Robert Pattinson ignores that shit because of the kind of actor that he is.
Well, also he dealt with that shit.
Plus, this the motherfucker that did Twilight, so he got some thick skin.
Oh yeah, no, he used to have to deal with that shit all the fucking time. So this is a walk in the park to him. He like, oh, these motherfuckers mad, hoes mad. All right, cool.
Pretty much.
What was it? King Kuda with $5 super chat says Destiny walk in, Sabertooth and Mystique in the bed. Sabertooth, don't worry, I got this covered. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't shit. Oh god. Anyway, let's see here. Here's the thing. Do we need this movie? The Jason Todd Red Hood movie? No.
I got excited because I thought this was going to be an actual Red Hood movie, not Death of the Family.
Right.
I'm going to always be the guy that says we got it in animated. Let's do a live action. Get Jensen Ackles back in the fucking role.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until he's done filming The Boys,
which I think he is done.
Get him in that mask. I think that's money. I
really
think
that's 100%.
Money. I think you could very easily get somebody to do what you were trying to do with DC Rebirth, but it was the very stupid fucking name. You could very easily, I don't want to say James Gunn because he just did Suicide Squad, and I feel like that's too obvious and on the nose. But you could get someone to do a live action Red Hood and the Outlaws, but it's a Dark Trinity where it's Red Hood, Bizarro, and whatever that child's name was. I can't remember.
Was it Artemis?
Thank you.
I think it was Artemis.
That's money.
Yeah, I would get down with that.
Yeah. Much more than than an animated Death of the Family, a live action Death of the Family that brings in all this other fuckery. No, you already got the animated movie that was basically choose your own goddamn Goosebump adventure. You should have left it there. This is not needed.
Sorry, I read something in the chat. My bad. That it was Jose Pedro.
I saw it.
They be called me Bush Monster.
You know what? Somebody actually asked that question in the chat, so I'm gonna actually ask you this because I don't think we need to talk about it. I don't know if you were trying to talk about it.
Okay,
but are you as mad as everyone else that Chris Pratt is Mario?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
It's I'll tell you what I feel. I feel like you could have picked a better actor.
Why is that?
Because as I was looking at the cast, it's Chris Pratt is Mario.
Yeah.
Was it Charlie Day is Luigi, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't like that dude.
I mean, he's real extra in everything that he's in, but I mean, I'm used to it. I'm numb to it by this point.
Horrible Bosses, man.
Yeah, he's real extra in Horrible Bosses.
It's not even the fact that he was extra though. It's just the fact that his character is in a movie with Jennifer Aniston that is sexually harassing him, and it's a problem.
Yeah, I'd been like, bro,
I ain't liked him since. I know that's a fucked up reason, y'all. I ain't liked him since.
Look, wait. Let's also say Jennifer Aniston in her second prime, mind you. In her second prime.
That's one of those S-tier white women you talking about. That's one of the few white women that don't age like a banana, like other white people.
Right? Now I will say this. Yes, the movie is animated. It's not a live action movie. Okay. It's just voice acting. But they said when they showed Jack Black was going to be Bowser, I was like, well, that should have been the guy that plays Mario. But I was like, I get why they picked Jack Black for Bowser. And I think, what was it? Keegan-Michael Key is playing Toad.
I already don't care about this movie now. I have never been. You go give me shit for this. I think everybody in the chat will give me this. I don't give a fuck about Key and Peele. I never have.
I always thought that of the two, I always preferred Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
I always felt like Keegan-Michael Key tried too hard.
Mm-hmm.
But together, I felt that they made a very perfect combo. But that said, I always enjoyed the Jordan Peele parts of it more than the Keegan-Michael Key parts of it. Anya Taylor-Joy is going to be playing Princess Peach.
Oh, long neck.
Which
you know goddamn well she got a long ass neck, man. That's why you laugh so goddamn hard. You know she got a long neck. You know she does. That neck long as hell.
Wait, but here's the fucked up part though. When you said long neck, the first thing I thought of was The Land Before Time.
Oh, you talking about Littlefoot? Oh, man.
Foot. I started thinking about Littlefoot. I was like, oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Anyway, But yeah,
Wait,
wait,
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong?
Yeah, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Yep.
What? Wait.
Yeah.
His voice is just so like, not thinking about Pineapple Express, but his voice is just like, just kind of like whatever.
I don't know. I can't do a good Seth Rogen, but
that was
it was terrible.
I don't see.
I mean, I get. My thing is, I feel like Chris Pratt is good at playing generic white dude number 25. Because I mean, that's what he plays. Like the Lego movie. In the Lego movie, he's the main character, and he's literally just a bland, average character.
Yeah,
like that's why I feel like he's good. I mean, he might do good at it. I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll try.
I'm trying to listen to him and picture Donkey Kong, and it's rough.
Mr. Right, you ain't shit. Mr. Right, you ain't shit.
Oh God,
we don't play with long necks.
Yeah,
dude, I ain't gonna lie, dude. The Land Before Time will teach you a lot about racism.
Yeah,
whether you realize it or not, all the motherfuckers used to refer to each. I mean, grant because they didn't want to use actual dinosaur names. They all referred to the other dinosaurs as descriptors of what it was that they did or something that they looked like. What was it? There was long necks, flyers, big mouths, and then what was it?
Sharptooth
and Sharptooth. That was it.
I haven't forgiven Seth Rogen since Green Hornet. I actually like Green Hornet.
I mean, the movie was kind of funny. I mean, here's the thing, though. I never took Green Hornet seriously as a character.
Yeah.
Like, because I was that kid that grew up in a time where, like, they were trying to make Green Hornet and Green Lantern a thing.
Yeah.
At the same time, and I used to get two motherfuckers confused. So.
Yeah. All right. One thing, and I'll leave it alone. Jack Black as Bowser, I don't really like all that much.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping when I heard that Jack Black was in this film that he was going to be Wario, and I was sorely disappointed. And then I found out Wario was not in this movie at all. So I'm really not going to watch this shit.
Yeah, Wario and Waluigi are not in the movie.
I don't give a fuck about Waluigi. I don't know why that's a fucking meme all of a sudden. I just want Wario. That's all I want. That's all I ask.
I mean, Wario's awesome though. Let's move it on. This is another one here.
Yeah.
So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. For the longest time, everyone's been trying to say, "Oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's highly connected to the MCU. It's connected to the MCU in the loosest of ways." It's as connected to the MCU as I don't know. It's just not. I'll just say it's not.
You did see how connected it was in Avengers: Age of Ultron, sir.
Well, yeah, for like the first 5 minutes of the movie. But so
they made that shit sound like it was going to be such a big deal when that first came out.
And it was not. It was like maybe the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie. It was like, all right,
it was literally the little slow-mo shot. And then we already on some
other shit. We on some other shit now.
ABC, y'all ain't right for that. That was
y'all ain't shit. Is what y'all ain't. But no, there's been a lot of rumors going around with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. People are excited because they think, oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be made official canon in the MCU because actress Chloe Bennett is going to be reprising her role of Daisy Johnson, aka Quake, in the Disney Plus Secret Invasion series. Well, I got in the words of Bad News Barrett, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I'm surprised you don't even have that saved as a clip yet.
I actually made a note to do that. Can we have some decorum? My name is Wade Barrett.
Oh, God.
And I'm afraid I've got some bad news. No, in all seriousness, though, Chloe Bennett recently came out on social media. I believe this was on her Instagram, and said that.
Wait, pause.
Go ahead.
We need to ban this person. Shield saved the MCU to get it where it stands now. It avoided catastrophes in the series.
I have no love for Agents of Shield. That show put me to sleep. And if they save the world, that's great. But I don't think it saved the MCU. That said, Chloe Bennett she recently came out on her Instagram because people thought that, oh, well, Powerpuff Girls. She left the Powerpuff Girls series. So people were like, oh, yeah, maybe she left it because she's going to go do Disney stuff instead. Well, let's go ahead and put some cold water on this. She just recently came out on Instagram, one of her Instagram stories this past Wednesday, and said, I have avoided saying anything like this in general on social media or whatever because I thought maybe it would blow over, but it has not. I am in no way attached or involved, even at all or a little bit, in the Secret Invasion Marvel thing. I honestly don't even know really what that is. I am only coming on here to say this because it has gotten to the point that every day I'm getting hundreds of messages about this. I'm now getting approached in person. Today, it was in the tampon aisle at Target. That is what she does go on to say, to be clear, I love the enthusiasm in your messages. I know are out of such excitement and it's out of such a pure place, and I love everyone so much. But yeah, basically what she telling y'all is cut that shit the fuck out, is what she just said.
Chloe Bennett, is that recognizable? You could spot her in a Target?
I mean, I didn't watch the show very much, but if I saw her out in public, I would probably double take and be like,
what freak is going down tampon aisles trying to see if that's Chloe Bennett?
I don't think people were actually trying. I think they just happened to see her.
I
just found it interesting that she was at Target.
What kind of goddamn sociopath is walking up and down the aisles of Target, not even scanning a red card? You just looking for Chloe Bennett. What kind of Caucasian tomfoolery? This story, she got to be lying. Because this is the first time I've even heard people referencing her being in that series.
Oh, I mean, people have been kind of clamoring for her to show up because I don't know. I like her as an actress. I think she's I think she's great, but yeah, and she was actually one of the redeeming qualities of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I actually thought was interesting.
Didn't like. But she dated. Is Logan Paul the one that's boxing all the people?
Well, actually, both of them are. Logan and Jake Paul are boxing motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
And doing, I think Logan, Jake Paul is doing boxing and MMA. I think Logan's just doing the boxing.
Okay, because Mailman saying that she dated Logan Paul, so the internets know her face.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Ew.
That does actually make a lot of sense. I actually didn't even think about that.
Ew. You dated one of the Pauls?
Look, and not even the good one. Not even the good one. Not even that there is a good one, but you dated the motherfucker who damn near got canceled.
I don't know about that, but I don't know. This is just the first I've heard. I didn't know people were clamoring. Out of everybody you could have been begging for in this series, that's what y'all looking for?
I'm just throwing it out there, man.
Yo, I forgot that came out today. Or was that yesterday? The Cowboy Bebop opening.
Oh, yeah. Because they here, let me see if I can find that real quick. Let's see here. Live.
Yep, found it.
You found it. All right, I think I got it as well. Yep,
I'm scared to click it, Ernie.
I'm scared as well.
I am nervous.
I tell you what, y'all want to try something? Y'all want to try something? Because I mean, we can try something. Here I'm gonna.
I am actually really nervous to watch this.
You know what? Let's do a little impromptu reaction.
Oh god.
Let's see if this one gets me canceled.
Oh god.
Okay, we're gonna share system audio. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I probably should unmute YouTube if I'm gonna do this.
Can you make it okay? Let me stop myself before I say that.
What?
I'm not gonna say it. Can you make it to where we are over the image, or it's small compared to us? Because I know all the motherfuckers always have this shit smaller compared to them.
You know what? Let me see. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try some. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Wow, I can only do it if it's just me.
I'm fine with that. Then you can get in trouble. I have nothing to do with this.
Anyway, but I'm more curious about your reaction than anybody else's.
Okay.
Here, because I just want to see. I want to see you holler if it's cold.
I mean, it's
Here, let me get a sip of something too. Hold on.
This motherfucker got a mini fridge in there.
Oh yeah. I've been had that. I've had this for a while.
Motherfucker, is that? Oh boy, I thought that was apple juice. I was gonna flame you.
I do have apple juice in there, but it's for the baby.
Jesus Christ.
When the baby hangs out back here, she likes to have her apple juice.
Okay.
And some Capri Suns.
You drinking that baby Capri Sun? I know you are. You a liar. If you
I have once or twice.
Uh-huh.
I won't lie. I won't lie. I will not lie.
Let's see this. Let's see.
Let's see here. It says says we should mute it. Or I guess make it where only we can hear it.
You said Carter play it?
I don't know if we can invert it. That would be here. Let me see something here.
Let me just do it. Just don't play it at full blast.
Yeah, here's what I got. Mute. Actually, I'm gonna just have it turned very down.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Carter, are you ready?
I'm so nervous to see this.
I don't want it to suck, and if it sucks, it's gonna make me sad.
Okay.
All right, here, let's go. We're going into it. 3, 2, 1. Rip the Band-Aid. Actually feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm feeling it. Dude, you see all the fucking Easter eggs in the goddamn...
Yes, I did.
Dude, so they are going to have Teddy Bomber. And we already knew I knew Abdul Hakim was going to be in it. But I didn't know LeFou was going to be in it. I didn't think they would do that. If that's who I think it is, I'm going to go back. Here, let's dive back in. I want to dive back in. Hold up. Okay, yeah, right here. That's the only person I can imagine that this is LeFou.
You know, for a split second, I thought that was old boy that passed from Devil's Rejects.
But Sid High.
I thought that was Sid High.
Boy. Dude. But look at this. Hey, see, here's the thing. This is why I love this. Because this is the Pierre LeFou. That's the episode Spike got the bullshit beat out of him.
Mm-hmm.
That dude damn near killed Spike. And then wait, let's see what else we got here. All right. I'm not 100% sure who this character could be, but let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh shit!
I'm gonna say I'm surprised.
You're surprised?
I don't know how to feel actually.
Dude, I'm feeling this. I'm actually legit feeling.
I'm surprised. I am pleasantly surprised.
Dude, I'm here. Dude, I'm actually Yeah, because I'm trying to go back through like and see. Dude, oh shit. That's what I think it is. Wait a minute. Is that Blind Owl? That's Leslie Uggams.
Yeah.
Lord. All right, let's go. Here, I'm just kind of. I love how that's the shot I got. Here, I just want to see something real quick. Let's okay. This right here, you automatically had me because now I know who's in this motherfucker. If Andy's ass shows up, I am ready. Teddy Bomber, let's go. Here, let's go back there. Let's see what. And then this right here, this shit had me right from the jump because that let me know how much attention to detail they're actually paying to this. Because well, I forget their names, but it was the thing where they were doing the first episode with the bloody eye, and it was a nod to Desperado. It was an homage to Antonio Banderas and Selma Hayek. Dude, I'm here for that. I am totally, dude. Yes. And let's see what else. Let's see, where was the other one? And you already know that's Abdul Hakim right there. I wonder if they could go with the angle the dude wasn't that dark skin before that. That he had that plastic surgery.
Elena Satine is in this.
Mm-hmm.
That was old girl from the Gifted, and it was another show I watched with her on it. But we ain't gonna talk about that show. That show was kind of adult oriented. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That surprised me. I'm rewatching this motherfucker while you talking.
Dude.
And
then, what was it? Lynn and Shin.
Mm-hmm.
They got Lynn and Shin. Vicious actually looks kind of cold, but I ain't gonna lie. I like him. That's about as close as you was probably gonna get to actually having a legit Vicious.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. Oh, that's old girl, ain't it? I guess that's supposed to be Julia. I presume.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise. Okay, yeah, because that's Elena Satine, yeah.
Yep, that's Julia. But now I'm digging this, man. They got some wild shit going on here, dude. I'm here for it. I also love that, like, right here, when the shit gets funky as fuck, they actually showed the band.
Yeah, you didn't have to show the band right there.
Dude, the band, they're like, I was like, oh, shit. Let's go. This right here, that right there, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. That's Ballad of the Fallen Angels right there, man.
Yeah.
Dude, are they gonna play the song?
It put a smile on my face with how it started, like it started.
Yeah.
Spike. Not gonna lie,
with the cigarette.
That put a smile on my face a little bit. I was just like, no, they didn't.
And then we got the best boy right here.
Sir, you are correct. I need a minute. I am not gonna hate it because everyone else likes it. I want this to be good, Robo. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't ruin this. This Samurai Champloo, those are my babies. Don't ruin those.
Dude, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Look, and I actually do. I actually love the mentality. Like, they knew they couldn't top Tank. They knew they couldn't top that shit. They're like, no, we're just gonna use the same shit. Okay, so I see some was Warren Regis said, what? No, Edward. Yes, Edward is actually in the series, but don't expect to see Edward right away.
Yeah.
The director and showrunner for this said that Ed is in the series. They will appear, but they will not appear right away, which is kind of in line with the anime because Ed isn't there from the jump. Ed doesn't show up until, like, I think the eighth or ninth episode of the anime. Somewhere along those lines. Like it's mostly just, I think it's mostly just Spike, Jet, and Faye and Ein for a decent chunk of it. I think Ed shows up. I want to say, what was it? Was it Bohemian Rap? No, it wasn't Bohemian Rhapsody, was it? I'm trying to remember the episode. It's the ninth episode, Jamming with Edward. That's what it was. Jamming with Edward, the ninth episode. That's the episode that Ed comes in on. So don't expect Ed to be in there right from the jump. I don't even expect Faye to be a part of the crew from the jump, and Ein either. I think honestly, the first episode we're only going to be dealing with Spike and Jet, just like in the anime. I would be shocked otherwise. Because it seems like for the most part, they're playing this incredibly faithful. And if I'm not out of line here, I think we actually talked about this. I think we actually talked about this before. This is only going to be, I think, 10 episodes. I think this is 10 episodes, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
For the first season. I'm double checking myself now. Yeah, 10 episodes for the first season. So yeah. There you go. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, dude, I just realized who that was. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna go back. Let me go back. Okay. So you know that shot where oh shit. Cut that out. Let me see if I can get back to it. There's a shot where they're like showing all the different characters. Right here. I'm gonna share this again just because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Bam. That's Grin from Jupiter Jazz. Yep, that's Grin. Because I was looking at the IMDb page and I saw the face of the actor next to the name, and then I went back. I was like, the whole time I was like, I wonder if that's Grin. I was like, nah, it's probably not Grin. And then boom, it's Grin. So there you go. But for those who know, yeah, Grin is from the episode Jupiter Jazz. I think that was one of the few two-parter episodes. Mostly focused on Spike, Faye, and then Grin. Also, one of the few that is like connected to the main story. So yeah, so there you go. But I'm interested. I'm 100%. Yeah, y'all. I was already on board from the word go. So I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I wasn't. But yeah, I had faith in this. I had faith in this from the get go. Let's get into. We're gonna run through this one real quick because it's not really a whole heap of a lot to say. Aquaman 2, which I think, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I knew it had a subtitle of some sort. Before we get into that, we actually got a super chat from Jonathan Moda with the $4.99. It says, that was actually good. Shocked. I told y'all, man, we gotta have faith. We gotta have faith, man. I knew they could handle it.
You can't say that, though. You can't say that. Look at Bleach. Look at Death Note.
I liked Bleach. Admittedly, I don't like the anime. So there you go.
I get that one.
And also,
Full
the
Metal
actor who played
Alchemist.
Ichigo is one of my favorite Kamen Rider actors. So that also helps. What? I'm being honest.
Talk about your Aquamans.
Oh, but no. And Full Metal Alchemist, I don't count. That movie was made in Japan, and then Netflix bought the rights to it.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix didn't make that one. They actually didn't make. I don't think they made Bleach either. Those were just movies they bought the rights to play on there. Because hell, Rurouni Kenshin is amazing, but I don't give Netflix credit for it because they didn't make those either. They just bought the rights to play them on Netflix. But yeah, they can be. It can be done well if people care and have the attention to detail. It can be done.
They swore up and down they cared about goddamn Death Note. What you remember from Death Note?
First off, I don't remember anybody saying they cared about Death Note. Nobody in that movie said they actually cared about Death Note. So no, that's a lie. First off, I can look at that movie. If they even, that's like when Nicolas Cage. Remember, Nicolas Cage said the Ghost Rider movie was going to be lit, that he really cared about because he had a Ghost Rider tattoo. Let's go back and revisit that hot garbage. That motherfucker probably had that Ghost Rider tattoo removed because of that shit.
No, he didn't. For as well as he was acting when he was, I think we've all seen the before they put the CG Ghost Rider on his face and the motherfucker just screaming at the camera and shit, make faces.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that shit.
No, that motherfucker was into them roles. He was into him some Johnny Blaze.
Oh yeah, well I don't know. I believe it. I believe he cares about Ghost Rider. I don't think anybody else did.
Yeah.
But no, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which is the Aquaman sequel that you would think they would actually have made sooner, considering the first Aquaman made over $1 billion. But hey, fuck do we know? They've added 3 new cast members. Well, for one, they have recast. They've recast King Atlan because reasons. The actor who, oh my God, the actor who originally played him was, I believe it was Graham McTavish. I want to say is that person's name. Here, I'm actually pulling this up as we speak. Yep, here we go. Yep, it was Graham McTavish. Who the fuck is this guy playing? Anyway, he has been replaced. He is actually going to be replaced by Vincent Reagan. So that is a thing. This is out here. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up. I want you guys to see what I'm talking about here. And bablam. So he's gonna be played by this cat right here. He was originally played. Oh wait, that's actually Atlan in the comics. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, this was a guy who originally played Atlan in the first Aquaman movie, but he will now heretofore be played by this gentleman, another gruff-looking white man who looks a little bit younger and probably isn't, he might be cheaper. I don't know. Who knows? The other one that we're going to be getting is actress Janny Zhao, who I believe is going to be playing the character Stingray. This is interesting because if I remember correctly, the Stingray in the comics was a dude. If I remember right. Yeah, this is Stingray right here. I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out. This isn't the only gender swapping they're doing though with characters that are gonna be in Aquaman, because Pose actress or actually, no, wait. I'll take that back because I think they're non-binary. So we'll just say actor, period. Full stop. Actor India Moore from Pose is going to be playing a character that I did not expect. And that is the character Karshan, who some of you may or may not recognize as the Shark, which is typically a male character. This is actually early days Shark right here. This is how Shark used to look back in the day. More recently, Shark looks like this. So I'm even more curious to know how this is going to play out. Yes, that is Bane in the background. If anyone's curious. But yeah, I don't know. This is honestly, the other two could care less about. Just because it just is what it is. You're in a gender swap, Stingray, cool. Who cared about that character in the first place? But the fact that they're taking this character and they're hiring a trans actor to play that character, I think is very interesting. Like, this is, it's not quite Umbrella Academy, Elliot Page interesting. Like, how are you going to address this on the show? You know, that level of interesting, but it has my curiosity as to how this is all, you know, gonna play out. Just, I don't know. Carter, you got any thoughts? You are muted.
No, because I keep muting myself so you all don't hear the fucking planes. I'm trying to get it. But I don't really care about Aquaman. I would much rather this DC segment went to fucking Doom Patrol. Fucking
well, it's funny. It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because that is the next thing.
Sweet.
That is the next thing. So Doom. Well, we're gonna do a little combination here. We're gonna do a little combination here. Because for one, when we do our recommendations for the week, you know, sometimes it could be a comic, it could be a video game, it could be a movie, TV show, whatever. So I just want to go ahead and spoil it right now. My recommended
and mine
and Carter's is you go watch Doom Patrol. The first 3 episodes of Doom Patrol on HBO Max right now as we speak, have been on HBO Max for the past couple of days, I believe. Go do yourself a favor, watch that shit. It is fucking amazing. I will say I do want to put a little caveat. On the viewing of Doom Patrol, because if you go into this, and one thing I think I saw somebody in the Discord, I think it was Ed Boy in the Cut that brought this up, or I forget exactly who, someone at some point or another said this or mentioned this in the chat. But let's see here. Trying to see if I can find it. Here we go. So when it came to Doom Patrol, like, you know, people talked about how it felt like the first episode had a lot of endings. Like, and the episodes in general, they tend to have a lot of endings. But the first episode has a ton of endings. Like, just when you think the episode's like, oh, it's about to be over, it's like, psych, we got some more shit for you. It's because the first episode is technically the season finale for the previous season.
Yep.
Season 2 of Doom Patrol, basically, they were in the middle of filming the season finale when the pandemic started. So they did not get to finish the season because they had to shut everything down. That was back when everybody took this shit a lot more seriously. And what ultimately wound up happening was they decided to just say, fuck it, and let the season end where it ended, which was technically wound up making it a huge cliffhanger. Even more of a cliffhanger than what the season finale ultimately would have been. And that's why when you watch that first episode, it kind of feels weird. They did that with Titans as well. The first season of Titans, when you watch that first season, you get to what is the season finale, and you're like, well, that ended in a weird spot. And then you get to the season premiere for season 2, and you're like, why does this feel like a season finale? It's because that was also supposed to be the original season finale for the first season, not the season premiere. So this isn't the first time this happened, though. For Titans, it happened for less interesting reasons that I kind of think are dumb, but whatever. Point of the matter is, this season, you want to talk about some feels.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some, dude. This season is, first, we just talk about the crazy shit that's in it. First off, the what was it? The Brotherhood of Evil.
Yeah.
Is like kind of the main big bad. So that's the
so
brain.
Many people hit me up asking me if that was fucking Brainiac.
There's like, no, it's just the brain. Just the brain.
No, when they saw the green dude.
Oh,
When they saw the green
oh,
brother, and they saw the shit on his when they saw the shit on
Gargoyle.
his head.
Yeah.
Is that Brainiac? Jesus
No,
Christ.
it's Gargoyle the Decimator. Gargoyle the Destroyer or whatever. It's actually Gargoyle the Decimator in the comics. They call him a bunch of different shit in the show. But I actually really like that character. That character was really cool because they start you off with that character. You're like, oh, this dude's going to be a badass. And then that dude's just sitting around fucking off for like a whole episode. I was just like, it kind of reminded me of how they did, what was it, the Beard Hunter. Like, they took a character that was kind of stupid, kind of silly, and they made them more interested by leaning into how ridiculous
they made
are.
that motherfucker nasty. It's gross.
Oh, yeah, the Beard Hunter was gross, but yeah, that's another story. Also, did you notice one of the Hobbits was in that episode?
No.
I forget the actor's name, but the guy who played Meriadoc Brandybuck. Or not Marriott, no, he played Pippin. Never mind. Wrong actor. And wrong.
I'm the wrong person to talk to about that, seeing as how the only movie I have seen from that franchise was The Two Towers, and the big tree people scared the shit out of me.
Okay, so that Hobbit was in that movie.
Okay.
It's but Pippin, the actor who played Pippin in the Lord of the Rings movies, he was the guy that was in the red.
The Pippin I know in red is Scottie Pippen. What are you talking about right now?
The red alien that was with Gargoyle, the manservant. The manservant.
Yeah, the crazy fool that shot everybody.
Yes.
That trick had motherfucker. That boy had been clamoring to blast.
Dude, that dude, you see, he was just like,
yeah.
He got one of the Fortnite turrets and went crazy.
Why did we have to show Missy take a leak and wipe? What did that?
Not just wipe. She patted. You heard her go.
Like what did that add to the scene at all?
All I know is I love her and she is great.
Yes, she is.
I love it. Like I love the fact that so for those who know who we're talking about. There is an actress on this season. Some of you are probably familiar with her. She was obviously Missy in Doctor Who.
She was on Sabrina.
Yeah, she was on Sabrina, and she
bad.
Was. Oh yeah, no, she a bad mother. Oh, she was also in that the show with was it the girl from Big Bang Theory, the flight attendant, Michelle Gomez. But yeah, she's playing Madame Rouge in this season, and she is irreverent as fuck. And I kind of felt like they just said, you know what, be yourself, like be who you normally are when you're in stuff, but you're playing this character. It was amazing.
Now, just because he said that her name was Rouge, any of you motherfuckers make a reference to Rouge the Bet, you will be permabanned.
Damn. Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was awesome. I love what they did. Was the Dead Detective Boy Agency?
The Ghost
Detective Boy Agency, whatever. Yeah, dude, that shit had me hollering. Because the motherfuckers legit thought the Negative Man and Dorothy couldn't hear them. They're like, you're standing right there. Like, I'm sorry, Doom Patrol.
I love it.
Dude, it is fucking insane.
I actually recommended that to somebody because they love Titans and they want to watch Titans, but they said that Doom Patrol is a little bit too weird for them, and I got tilted.
Dude,
they said they can see the appeal, but that's a little bit too weird for them to be watching right now.
That's the thing, though. That's here. You know what it is? I get it. I get why some people don't like Doom Patrol because it leans into the comic, kind of like how the Suicide Squad leaned into the comic booky, the silliness of comic books. Doom Patrol does the same thing, but they do it even better. What was it? What was it? Oh my god, what was the name of the fucking ape? The gorilla, the fucking Mansoor. was a monster gorilla. I always forget that motherfucker's name, but the gorilla that was with the brain. Dude, that shit was hilarious because that's a fucking dumb supervillain. You know, the whole thing they did with how they handled the candle maker or whatever. I was like, dude, this is awesome. This is great. I love this. I love how this plays out, and you know, just it's crazy. Negative Man going into space. All of it's just wild. But yeah. Yeah, was Ed Boy the cuss that Doom Patrol is what CW wanted Legends of Tomorrow to be. I can believe that. Yeah. They wish they could. They ain't getting it. John the Moto with the $4.99 super chat says, "Gotta go do adult crap. Damn responsibility. Be safe, everyone. Great show as always. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much." But yeah, it was Mansoor Mala. That's his name.
Yeah.
The fucking gorilla that was with the beret on and shit. I thought that was amazing. It was great because they just leaned into that shit. They leaned into how stupid it was. They leaned into how stupid the brain is. And they even kind of got into some crazy horror movie shit with the second. What was it? The second episode or the second and third episode technically. Dude, shit was just wild. Dude. It was just, I don't know. I'm gonna put it like this: if you are in any way, shape, form, or fashion interested in a comic book show that knows what it is and leans into it, Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is like literally one of the, like, I would say probably better than most shit. Comic book related or not. It's probably one of the better shows on TV.
Yeah.
Like of all the, especially out of the crop of DC Universe shit that came out, it's the best. And hell, I'd even go as far as say, even out of if you even included the Arrowverse shit, I'd still say it's the best. The only other show I think that's even close to being as interesting is Stargirl, and they're not even the same type of show. Stargirl is way more toned down, and that's because it deals with kids. Though lately, them kids been getting clapped.
Damn, I remember Stargirl when I think that was Solomon Grundy that was getting fucked up.
Yeah, that was Our Man was fucking up Solomon Grundy. He caught them hands. The new season of Stargirl is actually good. They brought in Eclipso, and Eclipso ain't playing with them kids. He ain't playing with the babies. He trying to kill motherfuckers. They also finally introduced Joaquin Thunder. And I didn't like how they did it though, because they gave the pin to the little brother. They gave it to him first, and he had Thunderbolt, and all of the learning how to use Thunderbolt shit was done in with Mike. And then in order to get to I guess still give the pin to Joaquin without being like, oh, this is some white character passing off his hand-me-downs. Yeah. They just had him do a thing where he basically wished, like he didn't do it on purpose. He actually did it accidentally, but he just kind of passingly said, I wish this pin was in better hands. And the pin was like, peace. and it wound up on Joaquin's desk. But Stargirl's good too. Stargirl got dark. It got real dark. But no, so the Doom Patrol just started. They just put the first 3 episodes on HBO Max just like a couple of days ago. I think it was like Thursday night, I believe. Maybe it was Wednesday night. I think it was Thursday night or Wednesday night. Stargirl has been, if you're talking about Stargirl, that's been up for like, I think they're on episode 8 or 9 by now, by this point, or 6 or 7 or something like that. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. So good. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into some questions. Want to get some questions, Carter?
Sure.
Let's get some questions, man. We got questions. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mark any of these.
But because I know we read some of these.
Yeah. We didn't. I didn't mark. I'm gonna just leave a thing for what the last one was that we actually did answer.
Yeah, we did. Do
so yeah, let's get to it. Dude Man with the question is, as Halloween slowly approaches us, what comic, movie, short story, or podcast do you recommend for a good scare? As of right now, I'm listening to the old radio horror shows, and they are pretty good. I was actually telling Carter about this the other day. I highly recommend, if you have the Shudder app, The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Riggs is awesome. Because you're basically, like, you'll watch a movie. You'll be watching a movie here. I'm gonna pull it up too because I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not playing it. I don't want anybody to think I'm about to play this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get my shit fucking all the way cut the fuck off. They're like, yeah, man, play it. No, not gonna play it because y'all gonna get a motherfucker. Y'all try to get a motherfucker canceled for real. Jesus. Okay, but here it is. Here, I'm gonna pull this up and blam. Okay, so right here. The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Riggs. If some of you may remember this guy, he used to be on TNT back in the day. It was like the late night show where he would watch. They would play horror movies, and he would kind of be the guy that came on and was like the host. He would talk about the movie, maybe tell you some things about the movie or make some jokes, whatever. This dude's fucking hilarious. But as you can see, some of the movies that they have on here, I think this is season 3. Yes, it's season 3. He has one of my favorite ones is Ginger Snaps, because Joe Bob Riggs goes in for like a full 15-minute rant about goths and why he thinks the idea of goths is stupid. And I completely agree with him on every single aspect of it because it's kind of dumb. Also, Mandy, very interesting movie. Train to Busan. They do the episode The Train to Busan, which is amazing.
Isn't that what Amber Heard?
Which one?
Never mind. You're talking about Nicolas Cage, Mandy.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage, Mandy. Yeah,
I'm thinking about that. All the girls or all the boys love Mandy.
Oh, no. Not that one. Not that one.
Okay.
They also got Little Shop of Horrors on there, which I thought was really awesome. And if you go to some of the previous seasons, let's go to one of the previous seasons. Let's see. Yeah, you just see all the crazy shit you can sit down and just kind of get this movie right here, Dead Heat. I had forgotten about this shit. This was a movie I saw on Cinemax when I was a kid, way back in the day. Didn't know it was it was Skinemax. Also,
Mayhem was good.
Mayhem was good.
It's not a horror movie though, but it's good.
No, well, I'm not saying neither is Heathers. Heathers, like, I don't know if you saw it up here. Fucking Heathers with Christian Slater. This isn't a horror movie either. Sometimes they watch shit that's like horror adjacent, like if it's a horror comedy or if it's just a very dark movie. But they've also got Tetsuo the Iron Man, which is just a weird movie in and of itself. Hellbound Hellraiser 2, which is probably the last
good one.
The last legitimately good one. Like, I usually say that 3 is the last decent one, but even 3 is kind of stupid. Only reason I watched 3 is because Dax from Deep Space Nine was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, I don't know if y'all remember this movie, Hell Comes to Frogtown, with Roddy Piper. This shit was crazy. But anyway, that is the one I would recommend. And if you haven't ever read Gideon Falls, which is a really good Gideon Falls comic, it's a horror thriller suspense comic. Carter, you got anything that you would recommend?
Not comic, movie, short story, or podcast. I could recommend the haunted house that I'm going to be helping do again for the 4th, 5th year in a row back home.
Oh shit!
It's you are not invited.
I'm not invited. Oh man,
because of who it belongs to is one of my buddies, but it's gotcha. Yeah.
I completely.
You are not invited.
I'm not invited. No, I'm not invited
As soon as you see those people, you gonna giggle, and it's gonna make me laugh.
look. So as I was like, oh hey, I would just start immediately laughing uncontrollably.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the only thing I would recommend. It's called if you're ever in Memphis or you're ever in Arkansas, look for the Chill Factor Haunted House. It was something a buddy of mine started in his house, and it went from his house to where Spirit Halloween normally goes. He got the whole fucking building, and now they just do haunted houses every year. That motherfucker has hundreds of thousands of fucking animatronics, masks, dolls, any horror thing you can think of to scare the fuck out of people for profit. He got them, and I've been doing that with him for since 2014.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing that again this year. I don't really the horror stuff I've never been vibing with because I still get scared. Fuck you.
I didn't say shit.
I'm talking about everybody else in the chat. That's why I'm not even doing that chat anymore. I remember when I saw The Conjuring and the little white woman was in the basement, and then the goddamn hands just
clap behind her.
Me.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time I saw that fucked me up too. Because
I walked clean out that goddamn theater and went to across the way and watched the fucking Medea movie to clear my nerves. So no, I don't do the horror stuff. I can do haunted houses. I can scare the fuck out of other people, but me, no.
He's like, nah, I can't do that shit.
If I'm the puppet master, I don't mind it.
Here, let's see, real quick. Let's see, we got another one here from Shadow the Cat 99 or Alan says, won't be able to watch live. I got a paper for college due. I was wondering, what is your dream movie that you could make with no limitations on what you could do? What would that be? Hope you all are having a good day. Okay, so off rip.
Okay.
Off rip. If I could make my dream movie, and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted with it, what would I do? Ooh, man. Okay, you know what? Man. I am okay, so some of you may or may not know this. Some of my favorite movies are by John Carpenter.
Okay.
So that means stuff like Big Trouble in Little Chinatown, They Live, The Thing, so on and so forth. You get the idea. But I would love nothing more than to be able to make a movie that would be like a spiritual successor to They Live, which I think is one of the greatest movies of all time. And it has one of the best back alley fight scenes I've ever seen in my life. Carter knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where Roddy Piper and Keith David are literally just beating the shit out of each other. It looks like a real fight because I think in some ways it kind of was. But these motherfuckers are fighting on concrete and suplexing and beating the fuck out of each other. And it looked like a real fight. It felt real. Also, I love the commentary of They Live. The fact that, people couldn't see the subliminal messaging. I don't want to say any more about the movie. If you've never seen the movie They Live, I highly recommend you go watch it and then come back and, ask me or tell me what you thought about it later. But because I don't like telling people what They Live is about, because I feel like that's half the magic of the movie, is not knowing what the fuck is happening until they tell you what the fuck is happening. Because for the most part, They Live is one of those movies that if you don't have any prior knowledge, you go into it cold, you will probably sit there for the first 15, 20 minutes and be like, what the fuck is this about? And when you finally get there, that's when the movie, you're like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to make a movie either like a spiritual successor to that or a movie like it in some way. Something that could just really fuck with people's heads. And if it's divisive, even better. Actually, I think some of the best movies, like case in point, me and Robo went back and forth over this over the last week or so about the movie Malignant. Malignant is such a divisive movie.
That's probably one of the better kung fu movies I've seen this year.
You mean kung fu treachery? I mean, but the thing is, when I saw that movie, when people were telling me about it, I saw a trailer for it. And when I saw the trailer, I saw the level, I saw like the intentional mugging at the camera and level of acting. I was like, oh, this movie is not taking itself seriously. Okay, cool. I'll watch it. And when I watched it, I knew exactly what I was going to get. But the thing is, I love how divisive. I've seen so many people. One of our mutuals from the Pikachu Lita side of things, I saw her not Pikachu Lita, but one of her friends. I saw her trashing the fuck out of that movie, and I was just like, "Ooh, man, I wonder if it's that bad." And then I watched it for myself. I was like, "It's not bad." Like, I just think people saw James Wan's name attached to it and automatically assumed it was going to be The Conjuring or.
Well, he was saying, you know, it was going to be this new version of horror and stuff like that, and it was the karate movie.
It was basically a horror comedy action movie. Is what
it was a karate movie. It was Raid Redemption.
It was Raid Redemption with a ghost, which I'm fine with.
It was the Raid with a Dead by Daylight character.
It really, dude. I ain't gonna lie. You know that motherfucker gonna show up in the next DVD patch.
Ugh.
Speaking of, you know, they finally nerfed your girl.
Yeah, I read them. I'm still not gonna fucking play it, but you know, I read it.
They've been fixing stuff though. They've actually been slowly fixing things.
That's what I've heard.
Maybe they'll fix. There's hope for Dead Hard.
My dream movie is gonna be based off a video game. It's a video game that a lot of people don't like, but it's near and dear to me, just because I'm really interested in that world and that story. Okay. And I'm actually a fan of this director. I've been watching videos about one of his movies that's a favorite of mine that's really fucking underrated. So I would love to be able to do a Kane and Lynch film that's done by Michael Mann.
Okay.
If you know who Michael Mann is, he's done Heat, Collateral. The movie that I was referencing that I think is really fucking underrated is he did Miami Vice back in 2006.
Oh yeah, that was Colin Farrell and Colin Farrell, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
which actually is a good movie. I don't know.
That's a really fucking good because a lot of people were expecting that movie to be just like the TV show was.
Oh,
and
okay,
Michael Mann basically spent $135 million and made an art house movie like Drive.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I thought that was the better way to go.
And that's one of my all-time favorite movies from him. That and Collateral are my top two.
I love me some Heat too. Heat still holds up to this day.
Yes, it does.
Heat is border. I don't believe there's any such thing as a perfect movie.
Yeah,
but Heat is. It's close.
Yeah,
it's close.
If any of you all have seen, I mean, shit, Kane and Lynch even there's a mission where
it references
leads to the shoot in fucking Heat. It's a
well, remember they did that for Payday. In Payday, they literally.
But here's the thing though. Kane and Lynch is a better game than fucking Payday.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. I agree. I'm just saying that like that's how good the shit is that people have tried to replicate it.
Yeah.
Let's next one from Gunther G-Loop says, how would you feel if Sabertooth came out of the hole with PTSD and becomes that one crazy guy on the island?
He said what I said.
There you go. He becomes that one crazy guy on the island that no one believes, but he's 100% about everything that's about to threaten Krakoa from where he was.
I told you.
I would be down for that.
He gonna come out that hole and be a goddamn nut job. Gonna be a skinny, lanky nut job.
I'd be down for that. I didn't mean to do that one, but we'll do that one. Doesn't matter. Robo Strange asks, did you bring up the Sandman first look? It's gonna be fire.
I didn't know there was a first look.
Yeah, actually, I have it pulled up right now. I actually have it pulled up right now. We'll get to that one in just a second.
Okay.
We also got another one from Urban Prince of Strong Style. Says, do you think Black Panther now has plot armor in prep time now like Batman? And if so, I'm worried about the future of that character.
No, I think you're looking too much into it. No.
Nah, he doesn't have prep time. He still gets served. Okay, let me put it this way. Go read A Nation Under Our Feet.
Mm-hmm.
That was the early days of Ta-Nehisi Coates' Black Panther run. Yeah. That motherfucker got damn near his whole country snatched out from under him.
I think a lot of people are looking too much into the Chadwick Boseman stuff. That's no. He
does not have plot armor. No,
absolutely not.
Black Panther still gets served. I mean, Batman still gets served too, but he gets served a lot more than Batman does. Yeah. He's not there yet. If anyone has plot armor.
At least when Batman gets served, at least when Black Panther gets served, you know, he has his nation, or he just gets up and brushes himself off. Look at the Man Without Fear series. Mm-hmm. When Batman gets served, you got a whole new nigga being Batman. When Batman gets served, well, Dick is about that time, big dog.
Look, hey, be like, wait, Jean-Paul Valley, what you doing?
Gotta put that Stone Cold on you. My watch is telling me it's about that time for you to pick up the cow, big dog.
Let's see here. With Ed Boy the Cut says, with 2022 on the horizon, what is one new comic, ongoing or mini, you would like to see for Marvel, DC, and the Indies? Honestly, I think it's a travesty we have yet to get a Monica Rambeau, like a Spectrum comic at this point. With the popularity of that character in WandaVision, what's going on? What are y'all waiting on?
My answer for Marvel is always going to be the same.
Yeah,
it's going to be Superior Spider-Man.
There you go.
You know, I actually went and I reread Spider-Geddon this early this morning for no other reason than I really love the interaction between Superior Spider-Man and Spider-Man from the PS4 game.
That is actually pretty baller. Speaking of, did you hear that apparently Ben Reilly and Miles Morales are going to throw hands?
In the game or the book?
In the book.
I don't care.
Apparently, Ben Reilly and Miles are going to come to blows over who's really Spider-Man, supposedly.
Yeah, I didn't even need you to continue. When it comes to DC, honestly, just more shit from Milestone. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because Reggie Hudlin followed your boy on Twitter. Indies, I want Jason Aaron to get his ass back on Southern Bastards.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I want Brian K. Vaughan. Look, you got your show out on FX now. Get your punk ass back on Saga. Okay.
I was about to say, I was gonna say Donnie Cates get his ass back on Baby Teeth, but he just recently did that, so I can't say that one. For the Indies, Image, so on. Man, I would like, and I can't say Deadly Class either, because Deadly Class is back up and running.
Yeah.
Deadly Class is back up and running.
Something's killing the children is back.
Yep, so actually, not only that, they got a whole other spinoff coming out. So James Tiny out here. He's out here working. He's out here putting in overtime. Bitterroot. I know Bitterroot's going to continue, but I'm anxious for the next saga of Bitterroot since it's finished. Or not finished, but it finished its recent arc. Okay. That makes any sense. DC.
Yeah.
Now that we got Stargirl out here, you're holding it down, and you just introduced Joaquin. Where's my Joaquin book?
Okay.
Where my Joaquin book at? That's all I gotta say.
Prince of Apathy has a question in Discord. Given the most recent episode of Dark Side of the Ring with the plane ride from hell, have you reevaluated how you look at Ric Flair?
Well, okay, so and they're talking about that picture of that he had that was floating around in the train. That was not him. That was not him. He said it was not him. That said, I'll say the same thing my wife said when I showed her that episode of Dark Side of the Ring, because I told her, I said, I'm gonna warn you, this episode is probably gonna change the way you feel about a particular wrestler or two.
Yeah.
And when we got to the end of the episode, she was like, "No," she's like, "I still feel the same way I do about Ric Flair." Because she always kind of thought Ric Flair was kind of scummy.
Yeah.
Because that story is not new.
Yeah.
That story's been floating around for a while. It's just that we got to see the victim's side of it.
Yeah.
For the first time. That's what's different.
See,
yeah.
I've never kept up with wrestling shit like that. So that was my first time hearing about the plane ride. That was my first time, period.
Ric Flair doing the helicopter. When I used to listen to Jim Cornette heavily, he used to talk about it. He talked about how Ric Flair used to do that all the time. How Ric Flair would walk around in his robe with nothing on underneath and swing his dick around. And he would also tell the he would I think he said one time that Flair, he was on a plane with Flair, and Flair looked at one of the flight attendants and said, "No hair, no Flair." Based on she ain't have no hair downtown, she couldn't get no Flair.
I've been looking at him different ever since I saw the interview with Teddy Long.
Ooh, yes.
Because that completely caught me off guard with Ric Flair.
Yes. Yeah, I see. The thing is, I never expected that from Flair.
Me either.
I didn't expect that from Flair. I should have, but for some reason, it's never struck. You know what? It's kind of like, AJ Styles. I saw an interview with AJ Styles where he expressed some incredibly homophobic views.
Oh, wow.
And I'm talking about incredibly homophobic. And I was like, damn, I wouldn't have. And here's what happened. I had this moment where I was like, damn, I wouldn't have expected that from AJ Styles. And then I thought about it. Where is he from? What is he like how he talks, his whole persona, even kind of analyzing his theme music.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? He's a good old boy. I was like, sometimes you have to remind yourself who people really are. But neither here nor there. Dude, this shit right here. Oh my god, y'all need to stop. LJ Brown.
So Blerd, as a Marvel shill, since everyone in this entire chat and on this show right now, we know that you've been provided with a lifetime supply of head polish from Marvel. What Marvel horror content, whether it be comics, animation, or live action, you Marvel shill would you recommend for Halloween?
Oh man, something horror related. Man, those are kind of hard to come by with Marvel.
And that was a question from LJ Brown pertaining to the Marvel. Yeah, pertaining to the Marvel shield.
Oh my god. Anyway, that one's a tough one because Marvel doesn't. I mean, they do have horror themed stuff. I would actually say go check out. Okay, you know what? I would actually say go check out Absolute Carnage if you haven't done so before, and not so much the story proper. Check out the tie-ins. A lot of the tie-ins were very horror heavy.
Yeah.
I forget the name exactly of one of them. There was one that was about the life. It was about the Life Foundation symbiotes. That one was really good. I would have to say, or you know what, Carnage USA. Check out Carnage USA. That one's pretty wild.
Do not, under any goddamn circumstances, read Extreme Carnage. No.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to recommend that at all.
No, I'm just saying when you start looking up Carnage shit, if you see anything that's from this year called Extreme.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, T-Self. Also, check out the original Midnight Suns graphic novel. Also very good.
Yep.
Oop, I did not mean to type that in the... Actually, meant to... I thought I was in the...
Looking ass.
Anyway, my bad. Anyway, motherfuckers from Memphis when they do that shit. Anything in the world and then looking ass. Rough Rider 86 says, what if instead of a straight Red Hood story, they combine the good parts of Killing Joke and A Death in the Family, i.e. Jason's search for his mom with Barbara's help answering the door and here's Joker? I'd be down for that. I mean, as long as it's not just a straight one-to-one retelling of A Death in the Family. That's the thing I don't want. I don't want a straight-up retelling of Death in the Family. let's address some super chats real quick, and then we'll take a look at this Sandman first look that Robo Strange told us about. Raymond Pope with $4.99 super chat says, if either of you could produce a gritty, dark CW, HBO Max, DCEU show, which would it be and why? We kind of, we're not dark and gritty. If I want dark and gritty, like, you know what? Give me Lobo.
See, I was thinking that myself, but I wouldn't want it dark and gritty because I would want those funny moments with Lobo.
Well, no, you can still have the funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
I would still want to have that, but definitely I would want that shit to be like I want that shit to be like Spawn HBO, like the old Spawn HBO levels of dark.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh my God, we got so okay. We're good. We're good here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this Sandman deal real quick.
Yes.
And then we'll get into questions from the chat. Here, I got it pulled up. Boobity blam.
Yeah, with this being a first look, I think you might be
actually,
good because it's not a fucking trailer.
Probably here. Actually, we're going to do it this way. Share screen because I didn't have audio or whatever. Okay, here we go. Now we can do it. I'm going to turn up just a hair. Perfect. That's actually, you know what?
I wonder if they're going to do Sandman the Overture first.
I don't know.
Since that was technically what happened before they got it.
I'm curious. I'm not the biggest Sandman guy, so this is all going to be like kind of like what me and Robo were talking about with Why the Last Man. How he was saying he had never read Why the Last Man, so watching that show is going to be like a whole new experience for him. But like for me, the Sandman that's what the Sandman's going to be for me because I've never really just fucked with Sandman like that.
Yeah.
But I do like that shot that we saw at the end. That looked like something straight out of the comic. Like it looked like, and first up, Charles Dance is in this. My dear sweet brother Noomsy. So of course I'm going to watch this, and it's on Netflix. So I mean, I'm paying for Netflix. I may as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into here. We got a couple of questions that came up earlier that I didn't want to lose. This one comes from Bill. It says, what did I think about Doyle not or at least I'm paraphrasing. Doyle, who is the son of Dormammu, him not mentioning in Death of Doctor Strange the demise of Dormammu, which technically he kind of did. He did ask if Strange had heard anything about his dad, about Dormammu, which, for those who don't know, the last Annihilation I think just wrapped up, and Dormammu got the cheeks clapped. But yeah, he did kind of mention it. It just he didn't say anything directly about it. I think he was aware that something's happened, but he doesn't know what's happened.
Okay.
The other question was also from Bill. Says, how do I feel about Hickman dropping the like rogue plots in Inferno, and how I feel about what Mystique doing, like as if Mystique is going to do something that's going to mess it up for characters like Rogue and Nightcrawler on the island. I don't think that they'll be that petty.
Okay.
I don't think they'll be that petty. Rogue, I don't know. I feel like Rogue and Mystique have had this back and forth for so long that, I mean, hell, there was one point where Mystique was literally trying to fuck Gambit in the mansion right in front of her. So, I mean, it's one of those things like, it's Mystique. Be surprised. Let's see here. Let's go through here. I'm looking to see if we got any questions from this far back. I'm actually kind of running through everything. Let's see here. Oh, Carter, I meant to ask you, what do you think about that Bayonetta trailer?
Certified agent Woney.
I didn't fully watch it.
Okay.
Some people kind of told me some of the things that happened, but I ignored it just because my Switch is literally on the bed. I need to finish the second one.
Okay, gotcha.
So I didn't watch it fully because apparently there's some shit that happens in that trailer. So
yes,
no, I am literally I'm fairly certain I'm on the very last or the second to last stage on Bayonetta 2, so I didn't touch it yet.
Okay, got you. I will say this: I did appreciate the line that she says in the trailer.
Okay,
where she says, "I know I'm unfashionably late."
I did see that,
but I'm sure I'm going to be able to give you everything that you want. And I was like, "Yep, you gave me everything that I wanted. I saw what I needed to see. This game is getting bought. Thank you." John Battle, channel member, Blerd Club, esteemed Blerd Club member John Battle says, "Have either of you played Until Dawn?" I have.
Played it, beat it, was pissed because I was trying. Only one person died in my entire run on my first try, and that pissed me off because I didn't realize it told me what button I was supposed to hit on a quick time event,
but it wasn't one they actually wanted you to hit right away. Yeah,
so it ended up being a little the college, the little jock, the black dude.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt.
He ended up getting clapped at the end when you were shooting at the fucking monsters, not to get them in the house. They had me hit a button, but they didn't want me to do it right then. So literally everybody got out but him. I was pissed.
Okay, got yeah. I know what part you're talking about. So okay, I've beaten the game 3 times. First time I beat it, I got almost everybody. Or no, I take that back. First time I beat it, only half of them got out.
Yeah.
Some of them died earlier on, but then like whoever was left, it was whatever. The second time I beat it, I got everybody except for the one character that was Ashley, who she got her head ripped off. I just like seeing her get her head ripped off. I don't know why.
That's why I was so proud of mine on my first try. I damn near got everybody out. Here do you know? Sorry to cut you off. Here do you know she? Okay, I see it. No, go ahead. I got it.
The third time I beat it, I got everybody out. So 100%. What's up here, Yoshi? Everything good?
No, he was asking me something about the Switch and Bayonetta.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. How did it took you 3 tries to get everybody out?
Well, no, I beat the first time. Honestly, I was just doing different shit to see what would happen.
Gotcha.
Like the third time I did it on stream. Actually, what happened? So here's what happened. The second time I beat it took place within an hour of me beating it the third time because I did it on stream. The second time I ever played the game all the way through, I was trying to get everybody, and Matt, I accidentally fucked up a one of those moments where you're supposed to stay still, and it wasn't even so much as that. It was also the thing they wanted me to do is that you had a choice to like either run or stay put, and I chose to stay put, and Matt got killed because the girl took off running and made noise, and the fucking thing saw him and killed him. Actually, both of them, oddly enough. But no, because we beat the game, I was like, and I don't know if the clip is still up on my Twitch, but I actually do bring up, I'm like, nope, we're going back into the Speed Force. We're saving that. We're gonna make the greatest timeline. We're gonna create a flashpoint trying to save one dude. But let's see what else.
The other ones any good?
Which one?
The other ones, and I know they made
it's about the Man of Medan and Little Hope.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They're very different though.
Okay.
But let's see here. Jonathan Stewart says if Keith David was cast to do the voice of a character, any character, which character would you want him to play?
It's too late. Spawn.
Oh, well, that too. I was gonna say Etrigan the Demon.
I don't want to hear Keith David spit bars, yo.
You know you want it.
I don't want to hear Keith David spit bars, man.
You know you want it. Let's see here. Let's see. Some of these are more statements than anything else. What?
Carter did not try to kill the only black guy. It was an accident.
Damn. Let's see. Will we see the Guardians in Morocco in the last issues of Swords as Storm welcome them in their final issue? Probably. You'll probably see the Guardians around because a lot of Al Ewing business has been showing up across all of his different books. So like we've been seeing the Sword in the Guardians. We've been seeing Magneto and shit in Guardians of the Galaxy and shit like that. I don't think it's that far out of the realm of possibility.
I need to read Sword, but it seemed like it was more so space shit than X-Men shit, so I ignored it.
Okay, so yeah, so basically what Sword is, it's Deep Space Nine. It's Deep Space Nine by way of X-Men. Okay. So it's that's the best way I could explain it.
Gotcha.
CT Cook says, any characters you'd like to see Insomniac tackle after Wolverine? I'd give my left nut for an F for Fantastic Four or Moon Knight game. Moon Knight or Daredevil. I would be in for. I would even like a Black Panther game. I would love that shit.
After Wolverine, I said this shit last week, but after Wolverine, give me Punisher.
I would like that as well. I would love. I don't know if did you ever play the old Punisher game?
Yeah, I had it.
Okay, yeah. I want that shit. Like, give me some shit where I can throw a motherfucker in a casket, pop a grenade, put it in there, and close the casket.
Somebody updated that game. Well, not updated it, but they put a mod in to have John Bernthal be the Punisher in that game.
Oh,
and
wow.
They changed the voice lines so that it was John Bernthal. And anytime you would do those kills where he would have the flashbacks, it was scenes from the goddamn show.
That's actually pretty baller. I need to look that up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, wait. There you go. Shit jumped up on me. Ray Robinson asked, did y'all talk about the first 3 episodes of Doom Patrol yet? Yes, we did. About 30 or 40 minutes ago. Give or take. And then there you go. Carter. That's the show.
Yes, it is.
What you got going on this weekend, brother?
So thank the Lord for PlayStation game sharing. I have Hitman 2 now, so I didn't have to buy it, which is great. I also have access to Predator Hunting Ground.
Okay, I do too.
So that could be a possibility. I know what I'm going to do when the stream ends is I'm going to look at that Cowboy Bebop intro for like the 4th or 5th time because I've been watching it every time that you've been talking, and I don't know. I know I'm going to go finish Cowboy Bebop. Mm-hmm. I've been playing a lot of fucking Darkest Dungeon on that Vita, man.
Oh yeah?
I've been playing a lot of Darkest Dungeon on my Vita. I've been playing my Vita a whole lot just because I'm stuck on Donkey Kong and it pissed me off. And I didn't want to go back to finish The World Ends With You, the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Darkest Dungeon, and I've been rage quitting Darkest Dungeon, which is when I realized that it does not matter if you rage quit Darkest Dungeon because it saves during battles, and I got even more angry. That's the first time Carter was at work and would rather go to work.
Damn. See, I recently picked my Switch back up. I've been getting back into Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, though I forgot how fucking crazy that game's like the leveling up system, the way it works, and the ISO 8 system and all the other shit. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial to remember how to do all this shit again because it's been a minute. But I went back because I never really got through the Fantastic Four DLC, so I'm going back to do that. Which apparently, unlike the other 2 DLCs prior that were part of the season pass, where you got like the X-Men, you got the Midnight Suns. This one is actually part of the campaign, and you actually have to go into the main campaign to access that content. So
we both have Hades.
Yeah, we both have it.
I have Hades on PC and Switch.
Yeah. You've beaten it, I haven't.
I just beat it like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago because once I realized I could transfer my PC save to my Switch, oh, we was gravy. So I didn't even realize I had finished the game. I was shocked, and I wasn't even able to finish the game in the privacy of my own home. I was at work when I beat Hades. I'm supposed to be talking to all kinds of criminals, and I beat Hades. I was shocked.
This man out here. Far as me goes, I did get back. I know I said in the Discord that I was done with Dead by Daylight till I saw some improvements. I technically did get back on before I saw those improvements.
Yes, you did.
But I actually was only really playing because I was playing with a friend. But now that I've seen that they're actually making steps to change shit that is problematic in DBD, I have actually come back to it. MMR be damned, because I actually got back on played a little bit the other day for a while, actually, just solo queue, and had some mostly good matches. But I haven't gotten back on Killer yet. Killer seems like a tough way to go.
Sammy Wiltshire, I completely forgot about that until you mentioned it. How do you feel about Superboy getting in that ass, even though he was a virgin, but it seemed like he knew what the fuck he was doing?
I mean, he got Lex DNA.
Okay. Okay.
You know, nasty Lex out here. Oh, but yes. But yeah. Other than that, what else have I been on? Shit. I've been playing Sea of Thieves, learning more about the PvP element of it.
I wouldn't mind seeing you and Ash stream that.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna stream it one night, but because my power supply was so jank, and I had to get a new one, I couldn't stream and play a game at the same time. My computer would just shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
But I can now because I have a new power supply. But all of that aside, between that and I started playing Quantum Break because why not?
I want to play that fucking game, man.
Yeah, I have it on Steam, and I started playing it. It's not bad, but man, I didn't realize. I knew they said that like
those episodes.
They would play an episode in between each part of the game.
You didn't realize they were full.
It was a full. I thought it was gonna be like a 10. I thought it was gonna be like maybe like a 5, 10, 15 minutes something. Dude,
no, sir.
I fell asleep. I fell the fuck asleep and woke up and saw Lance Reddick talking to somebody and didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yes,
I'm about to go back and rewatch it, but like, yeah, it's good. The gameplay is a little floaty.
Yeah.
Like, not like Control floaty. I don't mean like that. I mean like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't describe it, but I feel like the controls are just too loose.
Yeah, I heard like don't get it twisted. I heard the game wasn't good at all, but apparently, even though it was a Microsoft deal, they still put certain things in there to put it with Alan Wake.
Yes.
That's the only reason I want to fucking touch it. And if I do somehow get Quantum Break at some point, I'm probably, even though it's getting remastered and it's coming out on the consoles and stuff like that, which means I'm probably going to buy that motherfucker, even though I already got it on PC right now. I streamed it. If I get Quantum Break, I'm probably just going to stream all of it. Because if I get Quantum Break, I have all of them on PC. Because I already had Alan Wake and its DLC. Epic made Control free on their 1 week. And if I get Quantum Break, I'm just going to play all of it.
Oh, God.
I can
believe that. I can believe that.
Agenda. I'm going to play and stream all of
it. I ain't mad at you. Oh, dude. Can we talk about this real quick?
Okay.
You know who Matthew Santoro is?
I saw the video. I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious what you thought.
He should get drugged in the street.
Yeah, he should. And the dude had the nerve to be like, you don't know what someone else is going through.
Yeah.
You're like, motherfucker,
have some compassion.
After this motherfucker literally just got showed clips after clip after clip of that motherfucker having no compassion and being not even slick racist, being whole ass racist.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to ask you some more shit about it, Al, when we get off the air. But anyways, yes, next week I will be on the Comic Book Herald channel with Dave and Vern from the Cerebros. And we're gonna be talking about Inferno, of course, obviously. That's gonna be going down at 5:30 Central Standard Time, I believe. Make sure you go check out the Comic Book Herald's channel. Dave is awesome. He does a lot of content like what I do as far as like the X-Men stuff. He also does a lot of other stuff too. He has a whole website that he runs. Literally, the guy is the only reason why I was able to get back into comics, because of his list and his reading orders. He is very thorough, great guy. Go check him out, please. And I know a lot of you guys probably are already, a lot of you here probably already do follow him. If you don't, please go check him out. I'm not joking. I'm deadly serious. Dave is awesome. Go check out Comic Book Herald. If you ever see any recommendations, click that video. Anyways, we're out of here. It was a great show. Love you guys so much. There's probably going to be more crazy and dumb shit to talk about next week, most likely, because that's the way the world works. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I hope you are drinking your water, unclenching your jaw. You're out here taking care of yourself, staying happy, healthy, safe, all that good stuff. And we will see you all next time. We are out of here. Peace.